So, I barked on a song. Fuck that.
You shake a pretty mean cake, Batman.
I'm about to waste my fucking money on the M&M Funko. You need to stop! Help me!
That's Emmanuel then. What are we going to do?
Sorry I'm late. Bring me that horizon. Afraid I got lost on the path of life.
You gotta go.
Ahsoka.
You ever watch something
Master-
that felt retarded after you watched it?
Well, I came out the womb dumb, but yeah.
Because I feel retarded now.
Ahsoka was a 10 out of 10, yo. That shit banged. And,
Shit made
That
me
shit
want to
was
bang my
great.
head against the wall, that's for sure.
that shit was the greatest show I've ever watched. It topped the end of Mando season 2, and I just want to put this out there. Like, it's fucking just no. In all seriousness, what the fuck was that? Like,
It was your wet dream, is what it was.
the only good part, and I don't even want to say good because you had to get through a whole sludge
The
of
only
like,
acceptable part, I would say.
okay, yeah. I liked seeing Anakin at the end of end of the episode.
Even that was ruined.
Yeah.
Before we get all the way into that, I just want to say what's up to everybody in chat. What's up to all the viewers. Ahsoka sucks. You fucking broke me, Disney. God damn it. Sorry, Caleb. Damn it. It's just.
Hey, it's your eternal soul, not mine.
That's true. I just. I don't, dude. It's like I still. Ever since the episode fucking started last night, I have just been, every time I think about it, I involuntarily sigh. You can go back and watch last night when I was on King's
I
of Valor.
did. You only sighed once.
No, I sighed a lot more than that. I still think you guys saw it. I know you liked my little Ezra intro, though. Shit was so stupid.
What is? Oh, God, that was so funny.
Because you guys are like, what is he doing?
I did not get it in the slightest. Look, that was just bravo, dude.
Thank you. I wanted to keep it long enough before to the point where you guys are like, what are you doing? And then I'm like, oh, hey.
Before we rip into the episode more, I wanted to get y'all's official number grades on this episode because mine's gonna be weird. I agree. Well, I actually am gonna give it a 0.5 only because of Anakin. That's the only
That's even lower than what Caleb and I said. Are you still sitting at that 2? Or are you back down to 1?
Me, I'm at a 1 again.
I'm at a 1 again, too. It's a 1 for some good music.
Tamio, I got a lot of respect for you saying that. I have not been actively pissed at the end of a Star Wars thing since Kenobi made me sad. Book of Boba made me sad. Mando's season 3, it bored me. But I have not been pissed off since I walked out of The Last Jedi. That was the last time.
Oh, don't lie. You loved Rise of Skywalker.
No.
Guys, he admitted to me backstage that he loves Star Wars.
Dude, I genuinely Rise of Skywalker, that same feeling made me sad because I'm like, you're so fucking stupid. But Last Jedi, I was enraged. And like I feel enraged after watching Ahsoka. After wasting 7 weeks of my life getting excited for this. And you know what? I really ended up only being excited for Thrawn. Top 5 characters for me in all of Star Wars because I grew up reading Heir to the Empire. And like I've always wanted to see him since I was a little 5-year-old. And you give him nothing to do. He doesn't even act like Thrawn from Rebels.
It made me as mad.
It made me as mad too, Crimson, because it fundamentally, like, you could say that Kenobi messes with a lot of important things in Star Wars, but now Ahsoka has literally fucked up the history of the Jedi, the lore of everything. Like, you've messed with so much shit. This is Filoni's EU now. Like, Crimson, I almost want you to just watch the last episode so you can destroy it too on your channel. Because it's...
Crimson has a channel?
Yeah, Crimson Law.
I guess that makes sense. I don't think I knew that.
Yeah. He started doing live streams a couple weeks ago.
The wild part about it too is if you go on to Star Wars' Instagram, I don't know how there were people that like genuinely like this episode.
Paid bots.
I don't get it.
Paid bots and shills.
I don't fucking understand it.
Did you see what they posted yesterday on Twitter?
No.
You wouldn't. You don't have a Twitter. Sabine is now officially canonized as a Jedi.
What?
She's considered a Jedi now.
Dude, she never had Force powers.
No, last night you saw her get it by by being under pressure.
Here's the other bullshit with that.
Ronnie, I will murder you if you use that.
Bro, she's a Mandalorian. We've seen Mandalorian list gauntlets that have, we know what they have. You know, like most of them even have a blade.
You know what? Let's start with this. For 7 weeks, I've watched this channel say, quote, this.
Because you didn't fuck with the lore.
What y'all got? What
I always said was Sabine better not fucking use the Force and move that damn cup. And I want to see.
Well, to be fair, she didn't. She moved the lightsaber in Ezra.
Dude, what I have been saying is I think it has potential. Like last night, X-Wing basically gave the. I'm in the same boat as him. Like I kept thinking to myself, like, well, there's some potential here. Like we could end up getting something really great out of this show. We just need to get there. But you're not doing that fast enough. And now you fucking really broke me. And I've been saying this since before the show came out, since even before the first trailer came out. I've been saying that Ahsoka is the breaking point. It's the breaking point. That's the last fucking character anybody cares about. That if you fuck this up, you're going to lose so many people. And guess what? You just lost a lifelong Star Wars fan. My favorite fucking franchise in the world next to Lord of the Rings. And I literally
God,
feel
I
broken.
think Rose about to cry.
X-Wing said it perfectly. I feel broken. I really do. I don't know what to fucking think at this point. Because I thought The Last Jedi did that to me. And it didn't. Because you know what? I still had this little sliver of hope. And then after Mando Season 2, that hope was renewed. And then you got rid of Jaina. And that hope diminished again. And then Season 3 sucked. And Book of Boba Fett sucked. And Kenobi was fucking, you destroyed my favorite character. And then 2 of my favorite characters, to be fair, if you can't, Vader is Anakin. And then now in Ahsoka, what? The best part of the show is Ray Stevenson's acting. The slight scenes we get from Lars as Thrawn and Hayden. But not even the other parts of Hayden. Like, I don't care about hologram Hayden. I said that to Damio last night. I said, literally, we had this conversation like 4 days ago. And Damio was like, dude, I need to convert you to the dark side. And I said, I'm not quite there yet. He said, I'm an Imperial, but I'm not quite there yet. And then literally last night, I was like, well, Damiel, you did it. I'm with you, dude. I'm.
I never thought that like you would ever get to that point. That just shows how fucked the show is.
Because
that,
I understand everything that they're fucking with. Because I've read a fucking 100 Star Wars novels. Like I know, and there's more than that. There's like 1,000, but I've read like 100, 200. Like that's all I used to read, and I know all the lore. I know the stuff that George meant. I know what he put in there, and even for someone who's a semi-normie like my mom, right? Ahsoka's one of her favorite characters, and she loved Rebels and Ezra.
Oh God!
And it's not her favorite character. Her favorite.
I'm sorry. Did that come out?
No.
Did I say that out loud?
She was really pissed about Book of Boba Fett because she loves Boba Fett because she read the Boba Fett books with me when I was a kid too. And Kenobi, and she was pissed about Kenobi as well. And she's like, if they fuck with Ahsoka, dude, I swear to God, before we watch the episode, because we don't get to spend a lot of time with each other anymore, but and we were like, all right, Ahsoka's our thing for the next 7 weeks, right? And
it's like the gayest thing I've ever heard.
What, that I love my mom?
Crimson's actually kind of got a point.
I'm kidding. That's
and so
awesome.
And my mom knows everything about the she can pick out woke bullshit. She can pick out woke bullshit, and she knows the whole she was. I literally came home from work on Monday night, and she was explaining to my dad the difference between woke and based. Because he's like, what are they like? I don't understand. She was like,
hot.
I was like, Mom, I love you. This is a great conversation. And I just started giving my dad examples, and he was like, oh,
hey,
yeah.
Mrs. Rolo, if you're watching, will you come on camera?
And she didn't work. But
she might be watching there.
She probably is watching there if she's on her lunch break. But
Robert, drop the link for Mrs. Rolo.
No, Rolo's mom, not Mrs. Rolo. It's my mom.
Mrs. Rolo.
She just call her I don't know, Mom Rolo. I don't fucking know, but she
Mommy Rolo. Okay,
Mama. I don't fucking know. She comes in. Ronnie's here. Yeah, Ronnie's gonna be like, yeah, I'm waiting for it. So she comes into the room last night when we're about to watch it because we watched it in here on the big TV, and she just goes, "Well, I hope there's some Ahsoka in the Ahsoka show, and I mean real Ahsoka." And she was like, "I was like, yeah, me too." And we watched it, and multiple times, her and I were like, "What the fuck?" Literally out loud, like getting pissed. And when the thing with the lightsaber happened, she was like, it makes no fucking sense. How, even she knows, she's like, how did Kanan, Ahsoka, and Ezra not fucking realize that first of all, why, if Sabine had the ability to use the Force, why was Kanan training Ezra and not her for the past 5 some years before they met Ezra? Because
Kanan is now an idiot.
Yeah, you fucked with him too, and he's a great character.
Who could not see that he had a Jedi next to him the whole time.
It's just and
that ruins Rebels then.
Dude, when it
it does. It does.
When the episode
Filoni not only ruined his own thing, but Filoni forgot that Star Wars is not for girls.
No, it's a
I don't give the fuck that Rolo's mom likes Star Wars. Star Wars was not a story that George put together to say, hey, girls are going to love this. Star Wars is a thing that boys love. There are girls that really like it, but boys love Star Wars. And to fuck with this and destroy every single male character because you think you're going to gain more viewers with women is fucking ridiculous.
100%.
The demographic is just men.
Your entire fan base and expect women to pick it up.
Yeah.
Dude, and the other thing that she said
Just
when
like
the
that, the
episode
RoloRome
ended,
got canceled.
we both just looked at each other, and she goes, "Well, that was fucking mid." Literally
Your
said
mom
mid.
uses
nice.
the word mid.
She did. I was like, I have hope for you.
Matthew,
Zeb.
what's up,
Pilgrim,
man?
what's up, Mattuine?
What's up,
Pilgrim,
Matthew?
the only way they would get more views with women is if Natalie Portman walked out naked.
Yeah, because
A
all
lot
of the
more
like
views than
guy
men
chicks.
too. They will never do that again, Pilgrim. I guarantee you, if they, which they will, when, I don't say if, when they recreate the original trilogy, because they're going to do that at some point. You know they're going to do that at some point. When they recreate the original trilogy in their image, she will not be in a slave Leia bikini. And she'll probably be diverse, or a man, even. Like,
No, she'll be Slave Leia. She'll just have a penis and it'll be poking out the whole time.
I don't think she'll even have that. They'll probably just put like a fucking cloak over her because we're not allowed to see the female figure in any Disney property whatsoever.
Yeah, they really covered up Ahsoka a lot, didn't they?
Yes, they did. And Sabine and Hera, like
Yeah, but
everyone.
Sabine always wore stuff.
Yeah, but I've been saying this for like since the show started, even since Mando season 2, that Ahsoka's not dressed like Ahsoka.
Well,
Ahsoka
yeah.
dresses pretty skimpy because she's a fucking ninja, dude. She's fast as shit. She needs skin tight clothes. Like, it's not even just Star Wars. Look at Black Widow and Iron Man 2, and then look at Black Widow in the Black Widow movie.
What's
Or
the
the
name of
Nah,
those?
Pilgrim. Pilgrim, they definitely will at some.
No,
At
we're
some
just-
point.
we'll do it.
What's the name of the pants she was wearing? They're not capri pants.
Ahsoka's pants?
Parachute pants.
Yeah.
She was wearing parachute pants the whole fucking time.
Crimson Trans Slave Leia, please don't.
Carrie
forget-
Fisher was Carrie Fisher was a freaking baddie though. So like
Carrie Fisher got naked on set multiple times.
only
No.
she could pull that off. So,
So
they
jealous.
better not.
I know.
They
dude.
better not.
It's also the rumor
they
that
better not.
Harrison Ford did the deed on set too.
They better ever not remake the original trilogy. But they're going to.
Even if
They're
we're
going to.
that's when it's going to happen. It'll happen when you least expect it.
Jerry
Mhm.
Bullock is
Yeah.
incredibly lucky.
I agree.
You
It's
know why,
sad
right?
that he's- I know why. It's sad that he's gone, but
Yeah.
he doesn't have to see his character destroyed.
No. Why do you think he's incredibly lucky?
Well, he's in 2 different scenes.
No. Jeremy Bullock was placed on set at the perfect location because how George kept having Leia
Hey,
lay.
Crimson.
Apparently he had a wide open shot to everything.
Oh my man.
Well, everybody from the sand barge in Return of the Jedi all had that because they actually filmed that right next to the ocean.
Yeah,
So
no,
that-
I know.
Yeah, after set.
Mattuine, I don't know, man.
And
They
Leia was
might.
tripping balls.
Well, Matt,
They might
unless
do
you're
that.
like 89, I think it's gonna happen in your lifetime.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you said last night. Oompa Loompa pants.
Back to this though, I think that we will get a remake of the original trilogy before like 2050. Like that's
I think that's very possible. Because I wish the
they're gonna
writers
make
was still going on.
Han into a female. They're gonna
Now Han will be gay
Yeah.
with Chewbacca.
yeah, no. That'll literally be like bestiality shit.
Well, did you hear what? I don't know if you guys heard about Zeb.
What?
from Rebels.
That someone
Yeah.
is floating the idea that Zeb and Agent Callus are fucking.
Apparently,
What?
apparently that's on the official Star Wars website that they are in a relationship.
What?
Okay.
It's on
I
Star
know I
Wars.com.
don't that much, but
StarWars.com. What?
StarWars.com is the official website, right?
yes. So apparently Zeb and Agent Callus are gay now.
Bruh, I don't see this shit anywhere.
I just see it floating around, man. I didn't look into it because I didn't want to, but I wouldn't put it past Disney's bullshit.
I need a link from somebody.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Fam.
I don't put it past them, dude, because they wrote back in one of their Kenobi books, like, oh, he wondered if maybe he does like boys, and then they did the same thing with Luke Skywalker. Like, oh, maybe.
Rolo,
Luke
did you see it on? Did you see it on
No.
Wikipedia?
No, I saw it on multiple different YouTube videos of people talking about it, and on Twitter. Well, X.
I'm not calling it X. That's not happening. No, but
You will be in 4 to 5 years.
nope.
Okay. The Star Wars animated wiki ends their entry on Callus and Zeb as after the war, Callus and Zeb retired to Lyra San, this time as friends.
Well, maybe it was a writer or something that tweeted some shit. I don't remember.
But that's not Wikipedia, so
No,
let's see what Wikipedia says. Come on.
It's a Star Wars writer, like, yeah, but Wikipedia is just like Wikipedia. It's like it can be edited by people.
Yeah, edited by the 9 people that are allowed to edit it.
The 9. Yeah, I don't know if you saw my tweet this morning, but I'm so glad that we're making that, like, doing that video later, because I literally
We'll see.
I rewatched that movie last night just to get it fresh in my head again. And it was such like a cleansing of the wound, the mental wound that Ahsoka gave me last night. And
Ahsoka fucked with your wound?
I'm just fuck you. I'm just saying, like this whole time I'm watching this 2-hour movie, I'm like, I've gotten so much more joy and happiness and enjoyment and just good story than I did in 8 episodes of this fucking show.
Star Wars dog, what's up?
What's up, buddy? Dog, I loved Dog's idea last night, though. We just went on for 30 minutes with that one.
So is everybody gonna cancel Disney Plus now or what?
Cancel
I
it because
I can't.
why?
There's too much shit on there that I like to watch.
I would only keep it for the National Geographic shit, to be honest with you.
Nah, see, if you get Fubo, you don't need all of the like separate shit. You basically just pay for cable, but you pay like $25 a month for it, and you get like 300 stations, and you can watch like anything that you want to on there.
I mean, like, my thing is, I have all the. First of all, the only Disney movie that I need to buy is Atlantis, which I'm sure I have somewhere. I'm pretty sure I own it, but I just don't know where it's at. And Treasure Planet, and I would get Moana just in case I ever have a little girl, because Moana's actually.
Sorry.
Moana's actually a good movie. I saw it in theaters. I actually really enjoyed it. But the other ones, like, I don't give a fuck about any of the other movies.
I don't know where that noise came from.
Like, I really don't. And I have all the Pirates movies. I have all the seasons of Clone Wars. I have Avatar. I'd just buy Avatar too. Like, there's nothing on Disney Plus for me other than National Geographic at this point, which, you know what? I can find on cable most of that shit.
So this is the problem for me. Okay. This is the problem. I don't even have to start with exactly Tatooine. Okay. Chronicles of Narnia movies. Okay, just buy them. $30. Okay, yeah, fine.
So you can also watch them on Prime Video and HBO.
Not anymore, I don't think.
They're on HBO.
I'm pretty sure they're not on HBO.
I need to watch them on Disney Plus when I just rewatched them last summer with my ex-girlfriend.
Last summer.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
true.
Oh wait, you talking about like 2 months ago?
No, I'm talking about like
2022.
2022.
Summer of 22.
Um,
Okay.
Boy Meets
I
World,
was confused.
the Santa Claus movies.
I own them.
Ooh.
I have the Santa Claus movies.
Let's see, Toy Story.
Got it.
I have those on disc.
Yeah.
There's Cars. There's so much
I
stuff
have
on here.
all of those though, dude. Like I don't need
But I don't. See, that's the thing. There's so much stuff on here that if I wanted to buy it so I could cancel this, it would cost me probably $3,000 to buy everything that
The title was literally like one of the
the Lion, the Witch, and the
books.
Wardrobe.
Yep.
What was I didn't see what the title of last night was.
The title of last night was The Jedi, the Witch, and the Warlord.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It's Disney Plus still says just part 8.
No, if you like when I see the title screen, you know what I mean? When it's like
Oh my!
when it
Are
pops
you
up and it
fucking
goes
kidding?
Ahsoka, like, and you have that weird like boom, 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 boom music, and then the title pops up of the chapter.
The Ahsoka has an 8 out of 10 rating on IMDb.
You know, Ahsoka now has a higher rating for Episode 5 than any other Star Wars movie. Episode 5 with Hayden Christensen on IMDb has a higher rating than any other Star Wars movie.
Any Star Wars movie?
Yes. That's what I heard last night.
It can't be higher
Jedi,
than the
Witch,
Revenge of
oh
the
my
Sith.
god!
It is.
What? Are
Revenge
people
of the Sith
brainwashed or something?
Revenge of the Sith, though. No, they're fucking literally. Disney owns IMDb. Nobody
No,
knows.
they
That's
don't.
true.
No, they don't. Amazon owns it.
That's who it is. But still, I wouldn't be surprised if they were nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Yo, give me a higher fucking thing. You know, dude, you think Bob Iger and what's his fuck aren't friends? They definitely all know each other.
Jeff Bezos, yeah.
Yeah, they definitely all fucking know each other. They're the elite. Of course they all know each other. Like, they're probably having drinks with Elon Musk. Like, even though they all hate each other, they fucking don't. They're all
they don't.
Like, no, they absolutely don't. If they need to call in a favor from their buddy that they disagree with sometimes, then they'll do it. Like,
they only really disagree. I notice whenever voting comes.
Dude, you know what sucks?
That's
the only shows I actually give a shit about right now is House of the Dragon and One Piece Season 2. And then anime. And that's it, because that's the only shit that I can watch.
Is Ahsoka even getting a season 2?
Oh, yeah.
I think we know.
How?
Well,
what more is there?
Rogue Sarge was saying on Monday night that they're filming it right now. I don't know where the information came from, but he said he saw rumors that they're filming it right now.
Why? Like, what purpose is it?
They already needed to have season 2 filmed so they could release it in like February because people are pissed. Oh, fucking Cobra Kai? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I forgot about that because it's been so long since season 5. Like, yeah, Cobra Kai, 100%. I need Cobra Kai, but it's the last season, man. Like, Cobra Kai is the one thing that's just been consistently pretty fucking good. Like, over all of its. Now, we'll see. I still won't put it past Netflix that they fuck up season 6, the final season. It could be the next Game of Thrones season 8. But Cobra Kai is amazing. I absolutely love that show. Sam LaRusso is a little fucking idiot, though. But Terry Silver.
Hey, yo, look at this.
No, they can.
So I'm
apparently they're working on it or whatever. I don't know.
So I'm looking through reviews for Ahsoka. Best show ever, so I'll give it a 10. Hooray! Ahsoka good. Woo! Ahsoka good. Woo! It's like Star Wars, but better. That's right. It's better than itself. Ahsoka is a very Ahsoka character. Live, laugh, love, Hayden Christensen. R.I.P. Ray Stevenson. You were so awesome. Good show. Never mid. Always good. Ahsoka, good woo. Shid, hottie. Sabine is a Mandalorian. The Mandalorian has not stood up in this. Thrawn is blue. Hera is pink. Chopper is round. Carson Teva is unironically an absolute legend. Ahsoka, good, woo. Clone equal cool. Stormtrooper, Drake not interested pick. Night Trooper, Drake pointing pick. Live, laugh, love, hate Christopher. Also, rest in peace, Ray Stevenson. You are the greatest.
Yo, dude, that needs that. You got to send that to Jay. Like, that is literally just a perfect. Is that 2 of them?
Daryl, man.
Oh.
So, the one that I want to read is this.
Are there any? Are there any where they actually say that, like, you know, the show's good?
Oh yeah, there are a couple. Yeah,
there's a couple. Yeah.
This has to be one of the most unsatisfying episodes of anything that I've ever watched. However, it checks out because this show is awful. So many of the few plot lines this show has had. Come on, dude. If you're gonna be correct, just have been left unresolved. The fact Sabine is the reason for this whole mess is barely acknowledged. At the end, Ahsoka even makes Sabine's horrible choice out to be a good thing. Yup.
Yeah. Fuck
In
that.
fact, Sabine has been rewarded this episode by being able to use the Force, despite her character not developing at all as a character. Don't even get me started on the action. It was just so mindless and bland, and there was so little tension all throughout. As a massive fan of both TCW and Rebels, this show has disappointed me, and I don't understand how so many people have viewed this as peak Star Wars when it is just as bad, if not worse, than the likes of Kenobi and Book of Boba Fett. Is this X-Wing?
Yeah, quite frankly, it might be.
Let's see. A story with a plan. This episode produced
Are you okay?
proved. Proved. You misspelled. The C's next to the V.
I thought you were having a stroke for a second.
The C should always be next to the V. This episode proved that Dave Filoni has a plan for the Star Wars stories he's working on. Nothing is tied up with a bow. Everything is left uncertain. But Ahsoka, Sabine, and Ezra continue to grow and be the incredible characters we met in Rebels. Right, because we met Ahsoka in Rebels. Did y'all forget that? Ahsoka is understanding what it takes to be a master, and Sabine is learning to trust. Ahsoka's judgments. Sorry, I read that wrong. And Sabine is learning to trust Ahsoka's judgments. Ezra is still the energetic ball of positivity he's always been. Right, because seasons 2 and 3 of
3 and 4.
Rebels didn't exist.
3 and 4.
Thrawn is still calculating and cool under pressure. This whole season was fucking hell, dude.
Jesus, people
was
suck.
Was a love letter to Clone
Wars.
My God, Rebels and Star Wars itself. I'm really excited for what's to come. May the Force be with you.
You know
this
what?
Guy's got
No. Before you continue,
you think he's being real?
That's a fucking bot or an AI, 100%.
So the problem is with me, I would agree, except there's only one grammar error, and the rest of the spelling errors are just like the wrong letter that's next to the other one.
Dude, it's literally a ward instead of wars. This Who season was a live better than Clone Award.
Honestly, that kind of seems like a human. That kind of seems like a human.
How much do you think Filoni paid Dawson extra to strip for him?
I mean,
why would he ask her? Wouldn't he ask Hera?
No, because it's Ahsoka. He's already got his blow up. He has his blow up doll at home. He doesn't need to worry about that.
Here we go.
So
this is a spoiler. So in case you didn't want the episode to be spoiled, guys, I will give this episode a 9 out of 10, and I will tell you why. A few
9 out of 10.
reasons, really. First, let's admit that this is really Rebels Part 2, the whole season. Sure.
I mean,
Okay.
part 5.
This nostalgia and characters hit hard in live action with reconnections all around. Ezra even built Kanan's saber, and that just broke my heart. All of which amounts to several stars. Secondly, the lightsaber combat was, in my opinion, some of the best we've seen in a while.
You're fucking with me.
Sure.
No, it was.
I felt like other fights were rough in earlier episodes, but these were done well. Ahsoka actually used her sabers well. A star for that. All right, so they're literally awarding stars for certain things.
Yeah.
Third, CGI effects felt strong to me personally, and I appreciated them. Okay, usually you would provide an example for that, but okay. Fourth, though Baylan and Shin were missing for all but a brief glimpse, that look was everything. Their paths and destinies were fully shown without a word of dialogue or barely any action. For a series where there are only side parts, we love them and the potential is everything. This hints at greatness. Okay.
Real quick.
Fifth, Thrawn. He's rational, decisive, and made good on his threat. I felt like, did I just hear the Amber Alert noise?
Probably.
Yeah.
That Baylan thing that they just said, they took show don't tell to a completely wrong level. Show don't tell is important.
I think you're thinking of don't ask, don't tell.
No, I'm not. Show
Isn't
don't
that a military
tell.
term?
No,
it was, yeah.
Show don't tell is a great trope for movies. You want to show the audience what's going. You don't want to just have somebody explain it away on the outside.
Bro, stop kidnapping children.
This is a test of the National Wireless Emergency Alert System. You're gay now. Because you have 5G. We just made the whole
scared the
country
shit out of me.
Anybody with the COVID vaccine is now a zombie.
Wait, guys, I'm supposed to be turning into a zombie, right?
Yeah, because you're vaccinated.
Yep.
All right. I felt like his every action had meaning. For a villain, he still holds very strong. All in all,
I liked Thrawn in this show.
I'll say that. I felt this warranted a 9 out of 10. Yes, it had a moment where Sabine crashed through 2 ties. Yes, she is the Force now, although I felt like it worked. Yes, we wanted more, and especially more of Baylan and Shin. Does it promise more? Absolutely. Easter eggs were all around, and so was nostalgia. The last shot especially.
Nostalgia.
I feel good about what I just saw. And I feel like for how short it was, it absolutely delivered. The series just kept getting better. I sincerely hope we see more. Thanks. R.I.P. Rey, your legacy is loved.
You're joking, right?
Okay, I said last week that if we got something really cool with Ray Stevenson and like we got a lot more of his character, I was fully prepared to get a hot toy of Ray Stevenson, like as Baylan, because it's his last role and I love the actor. But they did not deliver. Now, if they get a hot toy of Baylan, I don't care. Now, I will get a hot toy of Thrawn because they've never made one before. So if you do,
I see a 10 out of 10 there.
Sorry,
Rolo.
Here's an 8 out of 10. Overall, the series was about as good as you expected to be, being helmed by the legend that is Dave Filoni. The stories told here are pure and genuine Star Wars, and as a longtime fan, so many of the moments made me smile from ear to ear. Is this John Graber?
No, John, I guarantee you, dude, I can't wait for Friday to talk to John because he is probably going to be feeling a lot of the same things we're feeling.
John loved it.
How do you know?
I already talked to him. John loved it. Which is fine. Again, you are allowed to love this. I didn't like it, but you are allowed to.
You are. I'll just disagree.
And satisfying payoff to these characters we're all connected to. By episode 7, which uncoincidentally carried into 8. Oh, like a fucking TV show should? Hey, did you know that a previous episode should carry into the next episode?
Dude, that's news to me.
Fucking idiots.
This isn't The Simpsons, bro.
It was
Like,
very clear that the series was setting up a bigger, more engrossing stories. I definitely agree that it was gross. That a relatively short 8-episode series could contain. The story presented here did a very good job of setting up the foundations for a very exciting chapter in Star Wars' future. The surprise standouts of Shin and Balin were a welcome addition to Star Wars. That is a sentence I can agree with. With emotional appearances from fan favorites characters, satisfying returns of ones long missing, and a story potential that is far more exciting than what we've already seen. I cannot wait to see where this goes. All right, here's a question, real quick. Let's remove the sequel trilogy. If you can,
Please
put
do.
it out of your mind. Okay. And Disney's first foray into Star Wars was Rogue One. Then they did Solo, and then they decided to do TV shows.
all right.
Do you think people would be as upset as they are right now?
No,
Yes.
I don't.
If those
No.
shows were Book of Boba Fett, Kenobi, and then what they just did to fundamentally fuck with the lore of Star Wars and Ahsoka, yes, because we have all most fans, and shout out to my boy Star Wars Santa, great guy, and I love the fact that he loves the sequels. That's fine with me. I fucking hate them, but I love that he loves them, and the thing here is,
Hey, Rolo, usually if you use the helping verb have, you usually end the word with an ed. So you should have said, I have finally succumbed to the dark side. Just
but
trying to be helpful.
I agree. Thank you. But seriously, no, I completely think that people would be still pissed, because I don't like to use the word true fans. I like to use the word of Star Wars scholars, like those who have delved into everything, who know the lore like the back of their hand. Like, we would still be pissed because of the things that they did in this episode, the things they did in Book of Boba Fett, the things they did in Kenobi. We'd still be pissed. Like, it wouldn't change anything if the sequels weren't there. People would still be upset.
Caleb, what was the what was your question again?
If the sequels had not existed, would is Pilgrim telling who's Pilgrim telling to shut up? He's probably telling me to shut up.
Pilgrim, I fucking love
Would
Pilgrim.
if the sequels didn't exist, would people be as angry today as they are now?
See, I'm not saying that I disagree with. I'm not saying that I disagree with Roland, but I have a different view here. It's that because of how the sequels treated Han, Luke, and Leia, I think people were a lot more pissed. But if there were no sequels, they wouldn't be as mad here, because we wouldn't have had as much bullshit that we would have had to deal with.
Yeah, but I disagree. Like, if there were no sequels, you still got the Kenobi show. You still got the Book of Boba Fett. You still got all these lore changing things. You still got.
Man, why is Pilgrim a mod?
Pilgrim's my boy.
I was gonna time him out.
But what did you say something about Legolas?
Yeah, no, Legos.
Oh, I was gonna. All I saw was it for a second. Yeah, like if you, because I was gonna say, I know you're a Lord of the Rings fan. Why are you talking shit on our boy? But yeah, people would still be upset, because those, again, who have delved into all of the lore of Star Wars and everything, like, you would still be annoyed, because this undoes so much stuff. Like, Sabine couldn't move a damn cup, and now she's just force pulling a lightsaber. Like, I screamed at the TV when that happened. I was like, "Fuck you!"
In front of your mom?
My mom said it too.
Mhm.
Like,
Caleb,
I don't think
what
people
say
would
you?
be as angry because we'd still have the future. But with the sequels, we don't have the future because we know
it's
all
not
these
about that. It's not
all
about
these shows lead to the sequels.
but it's about literally undoing the lore of the Force. Like,
Well, that's true.
you have like absolutely positively fucked with the Force and how it works.
Well, and now they're going to go get Abeloth.
I actually think they are now. I really do. I really think it's going to be Abeloth or the Sun. Because here's the thing: I don't think it's the Sun because you have a statue of the Sun, a statue of the Father, knock off fucking Argonath that doesn't even look as cool, and then, by the way, the Argonath is in Lord of the Rings with the two statues of the Numenorian kings on the river. And
I think it's cute that you just called them the Numenorian kings.
well, weren't they?
No, they weren't Numenorian.
Yeah, they were. It was Isildur and his father.
Yeah, they were Gondorian.
Well,
They were the kings of Gondor, not the kings of
came,
Numenor.
yes, but they came from Numenor, so they
Right,
are.
so they weren't. Numenor had been sunk by then.
Yeah, but they were there when it was like they left before it was sunk. So like
Right.
they are technically Numenorian by race, but they created Gondor, and then like just by name became Gondorians. But that's fucking besides the point. Like, and then you have the daughter's head like knocked off for whatever.
Well, Matt, that's because Filoni picked it up to go fuck it.
Yeah, probably.
Too much.
And the fact that they're like the father's pointing and the other two are there, and if anybody actually knows anything about Abeloth, like the father is balance, Abeloth is chaos, and Abeloth was sealed away somewhere, right?
Do you know where she was sealed?
I don't remember the planet from the book.
Alderaan. She was sealed on Alderaan. And
when it blew
she
up,
would constantly escape, and the Celestials would go and prison her again, and then she'd escape again. They'd prison her again, and when she finally managed to escape after the Mortis arc, and they weren't alive to propel her, and so this is my problem, though. Okay, Abeloth is not currently in canon.
She's really cool though.
Yeah, but the problem is, so what you're telling me is that the mother left the galaxy. Why would she move galaxies?
Because she wants. Look, here's the thing. That's why I think it's her. Because the Night Sisters literally say to Thrawn, or somebody, they mentioned us. I remember
the
this.
son is dead.
Yeah, Sam Witwer. The son is dead, but Sam Witwer voiced Marek, I believe. He did like a couple of the voices for Marek.
Well, let's see what Sam is credited.
Galen Marek.
Again, guys. Sam Witwer is credited in just about every single Star Wars project since 2005. So
hold on, the son is dead.
He plays in literally everything. It's because he is one of the encyclopedias that will deal with. He's also credited in Jedi Survivor. So he's one of those guys that will deal with the Hollywood people, and that the Hollywood people would deal with as well.
But I guarantee you, Sam Witwer right now is probably feeling the same way that we're feeling.
But what's funny is I'm actually looking at his IMDb page, and I do not see Ahsoka.
But
he was credited in several episodes of Ahsoka, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was credited in quite a few as a voice actor.
Yeah, I don't see him credit. He's not credited on his IMDb page.
And here's the thing. I don't know. Have you ever watched the interview that Theory did with Sam?
Probably.
It was a really good interview, and you can tell that Sam is as big of a fan of Star Wars as we are. And I guarantee you, after he saw the end of this shit, he would be just as pissed because he is an EU fan. He knows the lore. He knows just as much as all of us do who have grown up on
I
this
think
shit.
Sam might be a bigger fan than any of us.
Though he probably is. But the thing about that is I can't see him because he's based as shit.
Yeah,
But-
no, Matt, I know. He's for some reason it's not on his IMDb page is what I'm saying, and that's what's weird because one of the requirements for IMDb to receive the money they receive from studios and stuff is that this stuff basically is up to date by the minute, and it's just weird that he's not in it.
They should put Sam Witwer in House of the Dragon. He'd be good in there.
They should just make a Sam Witwer show, man.
No, because
Like,
they'll
it's
fuck
like-
with they will fuck Star Killer up. He does because he's literally spoken with George multiple times. He said that on Theory's podcast when he was on there, on Theory's interview. I should say.
But Tatooine though, how crazy did George go though? Like he wasn't like completely insane with it.
Who did George actually bring back in 6 movies?
Again, we have to realize that George was in the room and checked every single thing that Clone Wars did.
George only worked on the first 5 seasons of Clone Wars.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, 6 and 7 don't really change anything.
So the thing is, the only person he would have brought back would have been
Is
Maul.
Maul.
That's it.
Yeah, but
that is because George realized that his one real mistake was killing Maul.
Exactly.
Maul should not have died.
Exactly. So he brought him back. And that's the only person that George ever said, let's bring him back.
I do want to bring this up real quick, guys.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen hang on. These things going around YouTube. I just thought about this. I don't have it open yet.
I want an animated Maul show following him after Clone Wars Rebels.
We're gonna get a scene of where he left to at the end of season 7, but we didn't.
Did George work on Rebels? Because if that's the case, then
no, George had nothing to do
I don't
with
believe
it.
so.
This is a Disney property.
Because they shouldn't have killed Maul in that show.
So this
Yeah, he should have been the villain for. He should have been the main villain for the sequel trilogy. It should have
these
been Maul.
things have been going around YouTube several times. I've seen several of these.
What the fuck?
Can y'all hear this?
Nah, you gotta share audio.
I did.
There must be something wrong with StreamYards because I was watching Tuesday Night's Main Event last night and they had the same problem. I know YouTube.
Leia was the chosen one?
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Do you hear it?
No, not at all.
There we go.
The
Hang
Star
on.
Wars
Hang on.
archive. Why Leia was actually the chosen one. So after Revenge of the Sith, George Lucas got to work on some ideas for his third and final trilogy of films, which he released in a book called The Star Wars Archives. Upon reading, we would come to learn that this trilogy would focus on Luke and Leia again. But this time, Leia would have been more of the main character, because while Luke was building his school, Leia would have been working to rebuild the Republic, while destroying every sign of the Empire and Sith. During this time though, she would also learn how to control her Force abilities, due to some training with Luke. By the end of Episode 9, we would have seen her become the Supreme Chancellor of the newly built Republic, while also being revealed to have been the chosen one this whole time, seeing as she not only fully wiped out the Empire, but also restored the Republic's faith in the Jedi Order. Now, of course, all of this got completely dumped after George Lucas.
That's fundamentally not true.
This is where that comes from. Hang on,
did not read that book.
Hang on. This is where that comes from. It's page like 558 of that Star Wars Archives book, which I own. Darth Maul trained a girl, Darth Talon. This is the interview between Paul Duncan and George Lucas. This is George Lucas talking. Darth Maul trained a girl, Darth Talon, who was in the comic books as his apprentice. She was the new Darth Vader, and most of the action was with her. So these were the two main villains of the trilogy. Maul eventually becomes the godfather of crime in the universe because as the Empire falls, he takes over. The movies are about how Leia, I mean, who else is going to be the leader, is trying to build the Republic. They still have the apparatus of the Republic, but they have to get it under control from the gangsters. That was the main story. It starts out a few years after Return of the Jedi, and we establish pretty quickly that there's this underworld. There are these offshoot stormtroopers who start their own planets, and that Luke is trying to restart the Jedi. He puts the word out so that out of the 100,000 Jedi, maybe 50 or 100 are left. The Jedi have to grow again from scratch, so Luke has to find 2- and 3-year-olds and train them. It'll be 20 years before you have a new generation of Jedi. By the end of the trilogy, Luke would have rebuilt much of the Jedi, and he would have the renewal of the New Republic, with Leia, Senator Organa, becoming the Supreme Chancellor in charge of everything. So she ended up being the chosen one. Period. That is that entire thing. The issue with this is the entire I would too. The entire context of that is the idea that it's not. This is one of the issues with reading a conversation as opposed to someone writing out something to put in a book. Is he's not saying she's the chosen one. He's not saying she's the prophecy of the Force spoke of her. He's saying,
her father.
Kind of in the end, she turned out to be the one that really ended the Empire.
Because she's fulfilling her father.
That's what's happening here. But you've got all these dumbass bitches deciding that, we're gonna make. I'm actually thinking of making the opposite, so maybe I'm a bitch. But we're gonna get clout and chase likes on YouTube by making these shorts. This one's got 900 likes. I'm downloading it right now.
Damn.
Well, here's the thing. She even George himself even said, I can't even count how many times he has said that, no, Anakin has always been the chosen one. He always will be. So that's probably just literally a conversation recorded that he was like, well, she's fulfilling her role because she never got to do anything with Vader. Luke freed him from his the grasp of Palpatine. So she's rebuilding what her father destroyed. So yeah, they're in that case, then so is Luke. It doesn't change. If you're thinking of it that way, then yeah, Luke and Leia themselves are the embodiment of the chosen one because that's their father. And they've brought balance to the galaxy. They've done what they needed to do. And to say that she is the chosen one the whole time, that's fucking bullshit. She doesn't even use the Force. So she only uses the Force a couple times, and that's because her brother is in danger, or she senses her brother. Because she is Force sensitive. Even in the old EU, she still refused to use the Force.
She quote unquote used it to bring her son back to the light too.
Yeah, but I'm talking EU. That's some Disney bullshit. In the EU, she never used the Force. She used her wit, her cunning, and her smarts. That's what it was. She was good at what she did. The only time that she really, I'm sure there's other times that she really faltered, but one of the main times was when she was literally mind controlled by Prince Zizor. Because Zizor's species could use pheromones to make anybody fall in love with them or make anybody under their spell, kind of. So, like, she lost it there.
These shows are the product of the writers agreeing on everything. Yes, twats. I mean, people ruin what they create or flush down the toilet. Dude, facts.
Facts, Daryl.
Facts, Daryl.
Oh, man. Just, like, I gotta say it again, like, you finally fucking broke me, Disney. You finally did it. Like, I have not faith in Filoni. Yeah, but she doesn't use it crazy. She's not, like, going hardcore with it like Luke Skywalker or Vader. You know what I mean? Like, she uses it when she needs to, but she doesn't like to use it. The Force, I mean, because Daimyo just said something. Sorry, because we have audio listeners. Like, it's just not. She never wanted to be like Luke or like her father because she knew that her strength was her intellect and her way of being a politician. Like, she was raised as a politician. Like, that's just. You've literally just fundamentally destroyed the franchise.
What's going on, Sarge?
What's up, bro, Sarge? What's up, Bobby? How you doing, brother? I want to know what Bobby thinks.
Yeah, but Daimyo, once again, it's a book, not a movie.
I want to know what Bobby thinks about this episode. Did he make a video last night?
I mean, he had a stream last night. You weren't there?
I was on your stream last night.
He had a stream before Ahsoka.
No, I got home at like 8 o'clock. I was going to watch it today.
Man.
So disappointed. You're not supporting the community.
I was going to watch it.
I watched it.
Rogue,
right
I'm sorry
after.
he won't support you.
Rogue, I'm sorry I couldn't make it, to be honest with you. I had to stay late at work. I didn't get home until
I work.
I watched the episode.
Oh, my job.
I watched the episode right after Caleb's stream last night, and then I watched it again this morning. So it's still fresh in my head. And the one thing that I'm getting from this is that it feels like there was no love put in this episode. None. It feels like most of the there's no respect for what came before it that made this series what it was. And I'm not gonna say is, I'm gonna say was, because I don't think that Star Wars is a phenomenon now. It's just kind of like, a middle of the road thing. So like it used to be a worldwide event. It'd be like a Star Wars movie's coming out. You remember the hype for Revenge of the Sith? Like, well, yeah,
it was wild. The whole and the hype for The Force Awakens was insane. When that trailer dropped, the only thing people were mad about, and they were the very few people on Twitter, were like, Black Stormtrooper, and those people were idiots because they didn't realize that there's no fucking clones anymore, dumbass. You have to conscript people. And I'm not saying The Force Awakens is a good movie. It's the best out of the sequels. But the hype for it was the closest the fandom has ever been because we knew that our trio was coming back. And you couldn't even give us a single scene with Luke, Han, and Leia on the same fucking screen.
You're making the point that I made earlier. Yeah.
It's so fun watching Disney shows.
I've never realized
that they were wrong.
I've never been to Disney World. I fucking hate the Disney as a company. I always told people the only thing I like from Disney is Pirates of the Caribbean. And if you knew me in high school, which you didn't, obviously, you would have known that I tell people.
Oh, you mean last year?
Fuck you. You would have known that I said this. Yes, he fucking is. He is a fucking hack. And I was telling people, like, now I'm forced to be a Disney fan. Not even that. I'm not a fan, but I'm forced to like Disney because they own my favorite property now. And if I could go back to 2012, I'm sure George Lucas would do the same and say, I'm not going to sell it. Tell his younger self, don't sell it. Because I would rather none of this ever fucking happen. And you know what? We could get some money somewhere to make a Clone Wars Season 7 and call it a day. I would rather Netflix have made a Clone Wars Season 7 and they call it a day. Like, dude, we don't, like, as good as parts of Rebels are, don't fucking need it. Like, write books. Do what you did with the EU. Like, it's just bullshit.
That's
I have not always defended the shows. That's a blatant lie.
Look back on our earlier
Andor's the only competent one. And I will admit...
Andor is not Star Wars.
That's fine, but I will admit it's the most competent one.
We ripped Kenobi when it came out. That was when we started our show.
Yeah,
in fact, that was why we started
Kenobi and Book of Boba Fett. We ripped on both of them.
Yeah, like we talked shit about Kenobi, and like Roland likes Andor more than me. I still liked it, but like he likes it more than me. But like that's the only show, and I liked, not like, because I don't like it now. I liked parts of Ahsoka. I was tricked into thinking that it was better than everything else. But at least with everything else, it didn't kill the fucking lore. Now
hey guys,
it's like,
I think he was kidding.
Was he?
I think he was teasing y'all.
Still, though, it doesn't matter because we gotta say that. Like, this is literally. I mean, Roman's seen my house. He's seen all the Star Wars shit I have on all the fucking walls, like everywhere. Like,
it's everywhere.
And like, you did it to fucking Halo. You did it to fucking Star Wars now. Like, not now, but you did it to Star Wars in the sequel trilogy. And now you're trying to do it to Lord of the Rings. Like, just fuck you. You did it to Jurassic fucking Park, too. You stupid fucks. I'm a fucking, oh my God. Just like, give me a fucking, goddamn, dude, I swear to God, if they make this Harry Potter show, and they all right, here's the answer. I'm just gonna watch anime from this point on and House of the Dragon. Like, seriously. Like, there's nothing else that I give a fuck about. I'll watch Fargo season 5, but like, oh my God.
I'm actually kind of in the same boat as you because
I'd rather watch anime because they're not woke pieces of fucking garbage. Like, it's actually good, and it actually, guess what? 90% of the time sticks to the source material that I've read because I read manga. Like, I guess we lost.
No, he said that he'll be back in a minute. But no, but the thing is though, is that like, I'm in the same boat as you, but for me, it's like broader because, and like, I read comics too, and comics are getting bad. Everything sucks now. Everything sucks.
Stop reading them.
Yeah.
My long box over here is all comics from like anywhere from the 80s to mid early 2000s, and like after that, everything else is fucking woke. You tell me, like, Superman's gay, like
Superboy's gay. Superboy and Robin are
no,
now,
it's not Robin.
Like,
he literally has a boyfriend from his high school.
It's not Robin. I could have sworn that Tim Drake's also bi. That was what I thought.
Tim Drake is also bi, but that's a different comic. And here's the thing: there's a love triangle between Jean Grey, Wolverine, and Cyclops, because Wolverine likes Cyclops and Jean Grey. The fuck? Like, why do you have to retroactively go back and do this fucking shit? I'm mad, people. I'm fucking sick and tired of this bullshit. Sorry if you're listening. Don't listen to this episode in front of kids. Like, I am angry, dude. I'm sick and fucking tired of you taking the things that I fucking love. You bastard.
I don't think being woke is the biggest issue with these shows. It's just bad writing. Agenda's part of it, but it's not the kill-all.
I agree. It's a mixture of both, but that writing is what goes into being woke fucking garbage. I said it earlier, dude. I feel the same way as X-Wing. I'm fucking broken. Like, I'm literally broken. Like, you've now fully done it. It's just, I want something good, and like the only good thing I can do is go back and watch old shit or watch the One Piece live action, because at least that was nice and actually stuck to the lore. Yeah, there's some changes, but there's 100 episodes condensed into 80 or 8. So yeah, it makes sense. But it's an adaptation meant to make you go and watch the anime or read the manga. Like, and it feels good because it's the only one they did right. A live action manga or anime. And like right now,
that's why I'm worried about the Naruto one.
Guess who's writing the Naruto one? The same person that wrote The Witcher. Good idea, Disney or Netflix. Great idea. Let's get the guy who wrote The Witcher, or the girl who wrote The Witcher, to write a Naruto show. So did I,
Arch, I'm near that point. Yeah. So I'm near that point.
I'm canceling it. I have literally already told my friend, because he was using my Disney Plus to catch up on some Star Wars shows and some other stuff. And I was like, all right, you got to go fast because I'm canceling this shit. Like today. It's done. I'm not paying. I'm not giving them any money. I've never been to one of their parks. I will never go to one of their parks. The live action. Yeah, dude. Pilgrim, watch the live action. I literally thought you meant Last Airbender for a second. That's why I took
Yeah.
Watch the One Piece live action. It will be a breath of fresh air in your lungs, dude. Because when you watch that, you're like, holy crap. A show that makes sense. In its own way, in its lore. It makes sense. It's actually good. Like, and I'm not a massive One Piece fan. I've watched a lot of it because my friends are huge One Piece fans. Roman knows that because he knows some of them.
Yep.
But even like as soon as I wasn't gonna watch it at all, but as soon as one of them was like, "There's some differences I don't agree with, but it's really freaking good, and it's the only live action that's of an anime that's actually good," because Death Note, Bleach, Tokyo Ghoul, Attack on Titan, they all suck. All those live actions suck. But when he told me that this one was actually good, I was like, we might have something here. And I knew Oda was working on it. Ichiro Oda, who wrote One Piece, writes One Piece currently. Like, it's fucking good, man. It's just a breath of fresh air to have a show that's good. It's the same feeling I got watching House of the Dragon. And we all thought House of the Dragon could be quite woke because, they're already making race swaps and doing all that stuff. But guess what? It worked. And no one cared. And it kicked Rings of Power's ass. Fuck you, Amazon.
I think that, like, another thing about it, too,
I'm mad
is
today,
that,
dude.
Yeah, nah, dude. I'm mad, too, but I keep it more, and look, you can yell and you can do all of your shit, but I just keep it more condensed because I've been bad since like 2017 when they, put out the Whedon Justice League movie. That was when I hit my own like breaking point because
you were also yelling about Flash when we talked about Flash.
yeah, true.
You're yelling about Flash too.
True. Yeah. Well, and I'm still proud to say that I never saw that movie, and I'm never ever, and I'm never going to. No, but I'm saying, like, the thing about the Halo show was that it's kind of to Pilgrim's point. Like, yes, things are woke, but there's just some bad writing. Like, who the fuck wanted to see Chief's ass? Who asked to see that? No one did. Like,
oh my god, the stupidest thing about that show is that they told everybody on both 343 on their website and on Paramount's website the show's not canon. When you literally have the money now, because this is the thing, it's so retarded. Because you had Peter Jackson, who created the best trilogy of movies of all time, literally asking you, begging you to let him make a Halo show or a movie, a Halo trilogy of 1, 2, and 3, and you said that'll never sell. We don't have the money for that. Now you do, and fuck you, Daniel. And Flash is terrible, but you have Peter Jackson, who's a massive fan of Halo, who read the books too, who we've seen him talk about Halo multiple times in interviews and stuff, wanting to make this. He directed
those movies would have went hard.
So Landfall was great because Landfall was that live action trailer for Halo 3 where there's the two ODSTs and they're in the Warthog and they're fighting the brutes and they're the ones that clock Chief flying in from space and they're like, all right, that's where he's gonna land. And people are dying, there's explosions, blood splattering. The one dude gets smacked by a gravity hammer with a helmet on, and he hits the wall and you just see the helmet shatter and his blood goes everywhere. Peter Jackson directed that shit. It's fucking cool. And now you do this. At least you should have gotten him and made it canon. You have 4 seasons right there. Do Reach, the fall of Reach. Then you do Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3. 4 seasons of 5.
They had gold, bro. They had money to burn, but they just didn't do.
Well, now they don't. Now they don't because Paramount is selling at $9 right now on its stock. Warner Brothers is at 11. No, Warner Brothers is at 9. It was last time I checked. Warner Brothers was at $9. Paramount was at $11, and Disney was at $70. I'm about to sell my Disney stock to get some extra cash.
No, because I grew up playing the Halo games. That shit made me upset. I was pissed when I
his face.
Dude, no. Okay, look. I know that you and me have had this conversation. I could have lived with that if we had just never seen him take his whole outfit off. I could have lived with seeing his face. I could have lived with that.
End of the season. Don't do it in the first episode.
Yeah.
And and here's the thing: we have only ever seen Chief's eyes.
Yeah.
In the comics, because he got his helmet cracked, so there was a crack on one of his eyes, so you could see his face and eye under it. And at the end of Halo 4, if you beat it on Legendary, you get to see his eyes. That is the only 2 ways that you ever see part of Chief's face. So yes, we know he's a white guy with blue eyes. That's it. But here's the thing. You know why they never... I know I've said this before. The reason they never revealed Chief's face is very important. It's you. You are Chief. That's why in Halo 1, he doesn't really talk except for the cutscenes. It wasn't until Halo 2 and 3 that he started actually... Cortana would say something and he would respond. Because, as you're playing, because they wanted the player to feel like you were the Spartan, whether you're male, female, anything. You are the hero. You are the Spartan. You are Master Chief. He's not like Solid Snake. And I swear to God, if they ever make a live action Metal Gear, I'm gonna lose my shit because they're gonna fuck with Metal Gear.
You know that's gonna happen at some point, bro. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen at some point. They're gonna make a live action.
They'll make Snake subservient. Like he'll always have a girl telling him what to do. It won't be or you won't be fighting Ocelot. Ocelot will be a fucking female. Like,
fam.
That's why I'm writing this book, dude. That's why I'm writing this fucking book, because I need to create something new.
They can't not do remakes, dude. They're making a live action Moana movie. Why?
It's retarded. Why? The movie came out in 2017. I saw that shit after high school. Back when
2019, bro. It came out in 2019. We were in high school. I think we were in it had to be 17 or 18. Because we were not graduated. Because we graduated in 19. No, because I remember we all, like me and everybody else, went to go see it. And a couple of us might have been a little inebriated.
High school in 2017. Wow.
Yeah, I graduated in 19.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know how old I am. Why do you always say that?
It's just, I just keep getting reminded.
I don't know why they need to make a live action Moana. It hasn't even been 10 years. That's like
because Moana's the only good movie that they fucking put out in that time.
Like, yeah, that's true.
But what's true? That you loved the Master Chief ass shit?
No. I wanted to
really good movie.
Are we past that?
Yeah. I wanted to do a seppuku when I saw that shit.
Again,
like,
bro, you're not a feudal Japanese warrior who's dishonored your family. What you want to do is Harry Carey.
Yeah, but if you do it with a katana, at least it looks cooler.
Harry Carey is the actual thing. Seppuku is when you have dishonored your family on the battlefield.
Yeah, seppuku.
You should really learn the definitions of the words you use.
So it was.
Thank you.
I thought so. I thought it was earlier than that.
We were sophomores then. But what, bro?
Caleb's just upset that he's old.
Davio, can you please get in here and bring the average age up?
Hey, I'll be 23 in like a month.
I'll be 23 in January, so yeah. Nah, but
I'll never be 23 again.
You're just not trying hard enough, Caleb.
What?
That's kind of
you're just not trying hard
crazy
enough.
concept.
Wow.
That's kind of a crazy concept. Like that, like we're only like one age once. Like
it's the way that math works. Numbers go up, they don't go down.
No, but like I don't know. It's always been weird. Like time goes faster. It feels like
honestly,
yeah.
2023 flew by.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Time is relative.
2023 is flying by, man.
Yeah, because this is you're 22 now. This year has been a 22nd of your life, whereas a decade ago it would have only been a 12th of your life.
Exactly.
So time goes by quicker as you age because it's relative to your life experience.
Yep.
Yeah. But something that like I've thought of though too is that like we're like born having to be dependent on, other people. And then for most of our grown-up lives, we can think for ourselves, we can eat, we can talk, we can do all of that stuff. But then when we get older, we turn back into babies. That's weird, right? Like has anyone ever stopped that?
No, I see what he's saying.
People don't need other people.
I see what he's saying. Some people that get really old, they don't need other people. But
where I work, they're basically all babies.
you
Like,
become more.
That's because y'all baby them. If y'all made them fend for themselves, they'd be chieftains and warriors and great people.
Well, Roman actually.
I'll bet you go a week without wiping their ass, and they'll learn how to do it themselves.
Do that shit.
dude.
Roman
The average
told me
age.
before that he hooks up some of the old people that he works with. He's like,
Did you just
The
say Roman
average
hooks
age-
up with some of the people he works
no,
with?
he hooks them up. Like he'll like if there's people trying to like baby them and shit, he'll be like, no, you got this. You know, like
The average.
when you're old like that, you feel like if
Hang on,
like,
I want to hear what Roman has to say. The average what?
The average. The average age of the place that I work is 97.
Okay.
So most of them, their minds are gone, bro. Their
So what you're
minds are
telling me is
fried.
they're really only there for like 3 more months.
oh Jesus.
Well, this one lady's been there since I started there, and she's 104. So, yeah.
Well,
And I've been there,
go
yeah.
fuck her and get in the will.
I think she would die.
It's not that big.
I think like poking her arm might make it fall off.
Yeah, she falls whenever she tries to get up. So, but yeah, no, but
So
like,
get her to fall and get some money.
stop, Caleb, stop. My boss watches the podcast. Stop.
Your boss is gonna be.
Hi,
mad at
Mr.
me.
Boss or Mrs. Boss.
My manager watched it and he said it was hilarious. So
I can't wait for episode 55. So we're gonna have to change the day of this now because I had to go get a real job because I got fired because my boss heard what Caleb said last week.
I do have a real job. I work with the elderly. That's my.
I have a real
my-
job too.
Yeah. Real jobs don't give people days off to host a podcast.
No, but I work weekends. I have 1 day off.
Okay,
Same.
I'll give it to you. Wait, same?
Yeah, same.
Oh, okay, I'll give it to y'all then. I'll give it to y'all.
Okay, I have 1 day off.
I thought
days
y'all
off.
y'all worked 4 days a week.
No, I work
Okay.
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. This week they didn't need me Saturday, and then they need me Sunday.
I look forward to Wednesdays. Because it's like my only day off.
Yeah,
So
I work every other day of the week.
Pilgrim, I have not heard what Roman thinks of old people with wrinkles. What does Roman think of older people with wrinkles?
oh my god.
I
He's
have
talking
not
about
Either, so
Palpatine.
now I need to
He's
know.
talking about Palpatine.
Oh, yeah, then they're an exception, right? You know, I have a picture here.
Caleb, I swear to God.
You're the one that said it.
Yo, I'm just saying, bro.
I said it 2 months ago.
I'm just
Like,
saying.
You still said it.
I'm just
Man,
saying.
what
Andrew
if
Garfield
I
was
thought the
too
same
on point.
thing? Wild horses would not get me to admit that on the internet.
The Andrew Garfield one is just too accurate. Like it looks too real, man.
It's funny because I'm actually wearing a fucking Spider-Man shirt.
He's also wearing red
Um,
jeans, guys. He's wearing red on red.
Joggers.
What? Oh,
Joggers.
yeah, they're joggers.
Okay, sorry, red pants.
Yeah.
Roman
But-
actually usually dresses in red and black.
Roman, who
fair.
raised you? Did wolves raise you?
My mother raised
His
me.
mother
Well-
and wolves.
Then we got to talk because someone's got to instill in you some fashion sense, and it can't be Rolo because I mean, come on.
Fashion sense. What are you talking about? Fashion sense.
Fuck off.
I literally,
I just took both of y'all down.
I just wear comic book characters.
Red
on-
on red
on shirts.
is like no.
Caleb, can you see my pants? No. So
I
it doesn't
did
matter.
earlier.
Yeah, when we were backstage. That sounds so bad. That sounds so bad. That sounds so bad. I didn't mean it like
You
that.
can't say it, we're backstage.
It sounds terrible. I didn't mean it like that.
Oh man, this is fun.
Oh my god. No, but like, Caleb, I'm so that Pilgrim. That is just. I didn't say that.
He
Are
did
you
not
sure
do
that's
that.
not what you said?
That's not what he said. I remember.
Okay,
I didn't say that.
because that's disgusting.
I'm saying though, like,
It's more
so
to hold
you
on
think that
to, Caleb. The wrinkles, they're like an accordion. I'm kidding.
you think that someone with
That's one of the grossest
dementia,
things I've ever heard Rolo say.
if we just don't feed them, that they're gonna learn how to like feed themselves again at the age of like 99?
Well, if they
You
have
think
the
that that's a
Yeah.
thing?
no.
Absolutely.
No.
Look, these
That's not how
people
it works.
free Europe. They know how to feed themselves.
Not when
Actually,
your brain doesn't work anymore.
yeah, but biologically, when your body still forces you to eat something, even if you,
Yes.
yeah.
See, the problem is that you people are coddling the Grace generation. These guys have gotten old, and you're like, oh, we can get money off of these people now. That's what's happening. These people freed Europe.
Yo, if Rogue Sarge, when he gets back, because he said he'll be back in chat when he gets home. I need to get those stickers.
Man, I was not sure where we were going with that.
No, I need to get those stickers from him because
No, just because what we were saying, I thought you were going to ask him to come in and give like a soldier's perspective. Then I was like, oh my god, you're not seriously about to call him old. I wasn't sure what you were about to do, so I'm very happy that you said stickers.
No, well, in chat, I actually texted her. I said, if you
did you?
want to come in and talk about Ahsoka.
I just see a whole lot of Grey Pilgrim and then Uncle Kenobi.
If you scroll up a little bit, I said that when
Who
Sarge
I thought Kenobi had left the space, so nice to see him back.
So
no,
I guess
Kenobi's always here. He's just lurking most of the time. But my point is, Rogue Sarge has these stickers that he had made for veterans.
I
don't think Roman does.
Okay. Roman should watch
That's
John
awesome,
Graber more often.
I'm pretty sure it's veterans over illegals.
Yep.
And I want to get some of those stickers because they're literally kicking veterans out of hospitals that they need to be in to make room for illegal immigrants.
And old people's homes.
And old people's homes. And that is the biggest disgrace ever because these people fucking fought to save our country. Not save it, but fight for it. And they're some of the most reverent people ever. And they're from our fucking country. Black, white, Asian, whatever. These people still fought for us so that Nazis wouldn't come in and kill everybody. Or the
I've always said that.
Like
I've always said that like veterans always get the short end of like everything, and it shouldn't be that way.
It's hard.
Like, yeah, like they should
stickers on the back of my car.
They should
What
be
kind?
the ones that like if we're gonna give anything for free
I don't know, dude.
to like if we're gonna give things for free, like if you fought in a war and you fought to defend our freedom, you should just like if you walk into like a food store or something and you can't pay for something, the store should pay for it. If you're like a proven vet,
blood.
Yeah, like
if you're an old gentleman, because let's be honest, don't worry, it's just ginger ale.
Well, it is 3:00.
If you paid with blood and you've lost people, you were there, you fought in World War II or Vietnam. I come from a family of people that were in the military, and I've thought about it many times myself. And if you, I believe that when you get to a certain age, if you can't take care of yourself, you should have a card or something that allows you to at least get food. Or at least like something. And it shouldn't be something you pay for because you've paid with fucking blood, with the loss of your friends, with seeing war firsthand. And quite frankly, other than World War II and World War One, wars we didn't have to fight. We didn't have to fight in Vietnam. We didn't have to fight. We didn't have to go to, like, I mean, yeah, fuck them for what they did on 9/11, but we didn't have to lose so many people in Desert Storm and Afghanistan.
Iraq.
Reminder that Desert Storm was the first Gulf War in 1991.
Yes, I know.
Sorry,
I'm
89.
just mentioning all of them.
No. 89.
Yeah, I'm just mentioning them.
Was that under H.W. Bush?
Yes. HW
Okay.
created the coalition in 72 days, defeated Saddam Hussein's million-man army.
Well,
But they were scared they wouldn't. My dad was over there with the U.S. as part of the coalition, and they were genuinely concerned that if I keep forgetting
that too, dog.
Same.
Mental fucking help. Free mental help.
They were genuinely concerned that if Hussein just decided to say fuck it and go, they wouldn't be able to prevent him from taking Kuwait. And
yeah,
luckily he didn't send everyone that he should have sent. If he had sent the whole army out, I think we'd have got fucked up.
I mean, but dude, our very own Rogue Sarge was in Fallujah.
Yeah. And yeah.
Like, and I believe that, not to use, for the lack of a better word, reparations.
Yep. There you go, Daryl. Operation Desert Shield.
Yeah, and the principal that I used to have, best principal I ever had, Roman, you wouldn't have because you didn't go to the same school as me at the time. So it was in my 5th grade when I was 11. He came in, and he was the coolest dude ever, and he fought in Desert Storm. He was there at Kuwait. And he was a fucking badass and just a really sweet guy and super freaking cool. And then the more and more you talk to people, the more and more you realize half of these guys were there. They fought. And like, I have a lot of reverence for that because my grandfather was in Vietnam and my great uncle was in World War II. And just the fact that Rogue Sarge was there in Fallujah, which was a fucking slaughterhouse. I'm just happy to know him that he got out, like he's out of that shit, man. Like that's insane. Like
I think something.
I don't know if I don't know if I would have survived through that. You have to be a certain caliber of badass to get the fuck out of Fallujah alive.
I think something to Dog's point too is that our country is so
and
focused.
Dog too.
Yeah.
Dog too. He was a Marine.
Something to Dog's point. Well, Dog didn't exactly say this point, but I'm gonna make it in a roundabout way. But our country is so focused on trying to help other people and to bring our influence around the world. We spend so much money on that, but our veterans can't pay to go to therapy to get help. So then some of them go crazy, or they're so scarred from war that they choose to be homeless, or they just can't keep a steady job. And our government does not spend the money that it needs to help these people. So, but yet these politicians vote to increase the military budget because Raytheon gives them money because
War makes money.
because war makes them money, but they don't. But whenever legislation comes up to benefit the veterans, they don't care. They don't care. They don't vote for it. So I personally think that we need to focus on veterans first because they literally are the reason that we can. This might sound drastic, but it's true that we can speak freely on this podcast.
Not
That you know
Not drastic
that you
whatsoever.
know that we're not Russia or we're not China or we're not North Korea. They are the reason that we're free. So I think for that we need to show the utmost gratitude. But it's not just about gratitude. Like we have Veterans Day every single year,
And no one cares.
and then we have
a day off from work or school.
yeah,
Like,
but where is the healthcare plan for vets? Nowhere. Where is the mental health?
Everybody else has a month. Where's Veterans Month? You have Black Pride Month. You have Pacific Islander Month. You have
Did you just call it Black Pride Month?
whatever the fuck
That's
it
not
is.
what
I
it
don't
is,
give
Roland.
a shit, dude.
It's
like I don't care.
Black
Black
History
History
Month
Month.
and Gay Pride Month, bro.
And then you have what's the other one? Gay Month. Whatever the hell it is. I don't care because you guys get a month to celebrate all this stuff. All your corporations change things, but our veterans get a day, and our veterans are the ones that you're able to be here, that you're able to be alive. Like, oh my god, like it's so fucked because like these people deserve. Like back in the day,
True that, dog.
soldiers were revered.
Oh.
And now everybody doesn't.
There was
That's fucking true.
There was that.
I will say that's fucking true.
That is true. That is true. But there was also a toxic burn pits bill that would have helped vets that every single one of the Republicans did not vote for. So I do think it goes both ways.
So, but what was in the bill? Did you read the bill?
I just know that it would have helped veterans that were victims of toxic
It
burn
doesn't
pits.
matter because that's not all that was in the bill. So the problem is that what they
do qualify for that.
The problem is that people write acts and bills, and then the left comes in and adds amendments to these bills that do other things, and you cannot vote down the amendments without voting down the bill.
Well, I'm pretty sure that so my thing is to your point, Caleb, no, you're right. I don't know all that was in that in that bill, but even if there was some like corporate bullshit in there, I still would have rather that bill pass. Now, it did pass. Biden signed it, but Biden did it through executive order. But
which is not a bill.
It's not a bill.
No, executive order is not a bill.
Yeah, executive order is different.
That's not a bill. It doesn't count as a bill.
No. I'm just a bill. No, it doesn't count as a bill.
An executive order is a thing affecting the executive branch of the government. It's not a legislative bill.
Well, all I'm saying is that I would have rather that bill pass and maybe get some of those veterans help, even with the said amendments that was in that bill. That's my whole point.
There also needs to be
Is that
finish. I have a point though.
I was done. I was
Well,
done.
there also needs to be government issued psychologists, because right now, as somebody who used to go to therapy, because I'm an only child, I don't want to talk to my parents and my friends about everything. Like, I believe it's fucking hard right now, especially after COVID, to get help mentally. And I genuinely believe that vets who have PTSD should have government issued people that can help them get through it.
Agreed.
So, dog will correct me. Pretty sure they do. The problem is the line's too long.
Exactly what I'm saying. There should be more. I know that they do, but there's more. Like, there needs to be more. That, like, instead of your random fucking Joe Schmo who is just upset that his girlfriend broke up with him, like, it should be something more than that. We need more mental health help in this country in general, in the world, to be honest. Because I think everybody should go and at least talk to somebody who's unbiased. But Brian has never. What do you say?
Maybe some people shouldn't be
such big wusses.
Government is that supposed to be government run?
Yes.
Yeah.
Government
He's probably
run
driving right
run.
now, dude. He's got like a crane on the back of his truck or something.
Wade's here. Can we have a fun?
He does make
can
a
we
good
have
point.
fun
Can we
story?
get a fun story?
What do you want me to
Caleb.
shit on Ahsoka more, Wade?
Caleb, can you
Wade,
can
why
you
don't
give us any can you give us any fun like court cases that you had without getting into any trouble or no?
I didn't have any court cases. I didn't go to court.
I just feel like the law, like the whole area is like fun. Like it's.
You know, I quit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
I was gonna say, yeah, he quit working there. Though, okay, here's a fun question. What do you plan on doing?
Yeah. Asking me about my future is a fun question. Yeah. Thanks, bro.
You still.
Well, no, like, are you gonna? I'm saying, like, you gonna stay in law? Or are you thinking about doing something else?
Well, I just called an attorney like 20 minutes ago. I wait for a call back.
See you, Kenobi.
I think he wants to talk to me about real estate. I'm not opposed to going to real estate. I like real estate. It's easy. It's fun.
Good market.
You make a lot of money. You don't have to do a lot.
So you're
good enough that you could definitely sell houses, dude.
I wouldn't sell houses.
Oh, you could.
I'm not a realtor. I would be a real estate attorney. I sit in a room and tell people this is what this means. This is where you sign. And then they pay me $1,500.
Nice. But so like
that is a very good fun fact right there, Daryl.
Let's see.
Titties are amazing.
Fun fact, titties are amazing.
They are. Whether they're big or small, they're still fun to play with.
Whoever this is,
it's Wade.
It's Wade. Wade's like 80th account. How do you think he has 500 subs? He's got
Daimyo
like
has
85 accounts.
Is it you or is it Daimyo who's deleting it? A Great Pilgrim. Great Pilgrim.
It's Pilgrim.
Well, we don't really support spam accounts, buddy.
We don't.
Yeah. No, but Caleb, I was gonna ask you because the job that you just quit, that was more like civil and family stuff. So does your overall degree allow you to practice different like variations of law? Like, can you practice any law that you want to, or can it only be within like a certain like a certain type of law? Like,
I can do
can you
whatever
do
the
like
hell I want. I have a law degree.
so you could do like criminal law if
Yeah.
you like really wanted to.
Yeah.
I'm
I
with
don't want
dog
to.
on that one, by the way. Ass over titties, man.
I don't know, man.
You gotta
I
have
don't
something you can
know.
hold.
Your girl's flat chested and she got a nice ass.
Nah, man. Cause when you're getting into the motion in the ocean, if she's
You
got
did not say
small
Oceans in the oceans. Everybody use that for the rest of your life. Holy fuck.
if she's got small bongos, bro, I don't want that bouncing in my face.
Ronnie, I want the clip. I want it all. Send it to me, please. The motions in the oceans. Holy
the waves be wet, man. Like ass over
Wait,
titties.
what?
My point.
Wait, what the fuck? No.
You want
No, but like,
what?
that's what he's asking.
no.
Rosario Dawson is pretty hot, but
I would get with
I don't
I would
know.
go with Hera.
Something about Rosario Dawson's face.
I'd rather watch Zoe Saldana.
Zoe Saldana, dude, I said that a while ago. Zoe Saldana would be a better Ahsoka.
I don't know. Rosario's pretty hot in the Zookeeper movie with
Fuck. I thought he was talking about what's the movie? What's the Disney movie with the animals? That doesn't help.
Zootopia.
Zootopia. I thought you were talking about Zootopia, and I was like, "You fucking weirdo."
I'm not Wade, and I'm not Daimyo, bro.
Roman is a furry, confirmed.
I am definitely not. I am not.
His persona is a Dave Filoni wolf.
Do you play her persona, Caleb?
No, he said fursona as a furry.
I thought you said persona.
A fursona is what? Okay, I'm surprised you don't know this. So furries will say that, oh, this is my fursona. Their furry persona. And that is like whatever they decide to be.
Roman, you say that again, and a lawsuit for defamation will show up on your doorstep.
Say what?
Call me a furry.
Yo, Joseph Barkley's in chat. What's up, dude?
Who? Oh.
Our
family lawyer. I was a family lawyer. What do you need? I can't actually give you advice.
Caleb, he is
Caleb
the law of our channel. He's probably
he's a troll.
Joseph Barkley is somebody who killed his family.
That's fine. I don't give two shits.
It's not real. He's just memeing.
Yeah, he's just joking.
I
But
want to go back to bed.
Hey man, I mean,
I know Rolo's only been up for like an hour and a half, but
I've been up since like
some of us have been up for like 4 hours. So
I've been up since like 6 a.m., bro. I didn't even get to sleep until like 1 because after the Phillies game, I saw that you guys were live and I was watching you guys. And then I watched the Ahsoka episode. So like I didn't go to sleep until like 1:30. But then like I was up at 6. So
why are you up at 6? You don't work today?
Because I'm just used to it.
But
that's just like what I
at 6 o'clock all the time. I swear to God, it'll be like 5:45, and he's like, "Yo, dude, by the way," and I just see it. I'm like, "Fuck, are you up so early for?"
I'm just used to being up, bro.
And yet, Dog and Daimyo were also up early too. So, but that's because they have real jobs. They're the backbone of America.
I just don't work Wednesdays. I work every other day of the week.
No, but they're the backbone of America.
So was I until.
Oh, oh my God. Dash cam video of our mayoral candidate being arrested.
What?
Oh, we're mute.
Who?
Show it now. Pull it up.
Show it, bro. What?
Absolutely not.
Why? Yeah. It
Because
wasn't.
I want to enjoy this by myself.
The fuck?
Yeah, nah. It definitely was. It definitely was a test. There's like
Got a
conspiracy
text from
theorists.
somebody- I just got a text from somebody from the government that says, "Hey, it's Hakeem Jeffries." Who the fuck is Hakeem Jeffries?
Oh, he was trying to be the Speaker of the House. Dude, did you watch that shit?
Who resigned?
Did you watch that?
Yes, I did.
That was that was wild. That was so funny. That was so funny. I don't know who they're gonna pick. It's gonna be like, dude.
Our government's
Lauren-
falling apart without us even having to do anything about it.
If Lauren Boebert becomes the Speaker of the House, she's going to have blowjobs for all. That's just gonna go wild. That's just gonna go crazy.
I'd rather her. At least she's hot.
Wade, Trump can't be Speaker of the House, or can he? No. You have to be a serving member of the House of Representatives in order to be Speaker of the House. I know that much.
So
I know that much.
Did you hear about what the judge said about that trial, Trump's trial?
Which one?
He said if the jury makes the wrong decision, I'm prepared to overrule it.
He can't do that though. Constitutionally.
Said.
I know, but he can't do that.
That was fucking hilarious.
Well, you watched it?
Yeah, that was enjoyable. She was always kind of a bitch. Oh, I really shouldn't have said that.
That's Star Wars dog.
My wife is the Speaker of my house.
That's
What's Wade saying? You don't ask me.
Your
for?
wife is the Dragonborn of your house. She's playing Skyrim every day, man. I see that shit all the time. She's hooked.
I think Wade is trying to advocate for Trump being made the Speaker of the House, but he literally can't be the Speaker of the House.
Why not?
Because you have to.
Right.
Because you have to actually be. Because you actually have to be in the House of Representatives.
No,
you don't.
No, you don't have to be.
What?
It's usually you don't. The Speaker of the House does not have to be a sitting member of the House of Representatives.
So
it's theory, always happened, but it's not codified.
So in theory, Trump could be the Speaker of the House.
In theory, Trump could be the Speaker of the House. Yes. It's also why the picture going around of him holding that pistol and people saying, "Oh, someone under federal indictment cannot own a weapon," is also not true. Being under federal indictment doesn't mean shit.
Well, you have to be convicted, right?
Yep.
Yeah. But there are certain things that you can't do when you're under federal indictment, though, right? Like
only if the court decides.
Oh. I was well, so that's actually interesting. I never knew that anybody could be the Speaker of the House. So like this wouldn't happen now, but say that they chose you, you're like
I'll do
you
it.
would just be yeah?
Then I'll do it.
You want old Caleb to be Speaker of the House? Fuck yeah, I'll do it.
Dude,
both positions awesome. That people like Daniel Webster have held, abso-fucking-lutely.
And they don't usually vote, but on certain things, I think the Speaker of the House can vote if they want to. I think. I'm not sure. I was just thinking about the Lincoln movie because in the Lincoln movie, the Speaker of the House voted to end slavery. So does it pay well? Dude, well,
Yeah, it
see,
does. $220,000 a year, I
Caleb,
think.
Caleb
Pays
wouldn't
more than I
be.
make.
Wade wants to be Speaker of the House.
Fuck off, Wade. Caleb would not be corrupt. So
Are you fucking
So-
kidding me? Are you insane, bro?
what?
I'm cashing that BlackRock check just like everyone else.
Dude, nah. Really?
I don't know, probably. Depends on how big the check is.
Bags.
If they try to get me to
So
sell
it-
my soul for $100,000, hell no. If they try to get me to sell my soul for $100 million, fuck yeah. $100 million? Imagine how much good I could do with $100 million bucks.
Okay, but that's also like corrupted money though, too.
Caleb's
Okay.
like, I'll go to Bohemian Grove any day. If you give me the right amount of money. A Dremelick? Yeah, I know him.
if you take their money, then you have to pass legislation that benefits them as a favor. That's the part that makes it.
I would be unelected. I can't pass shit. I can't vote on shit.
The Speaker of the House can vote.
The Speaker of the House does not vote as the Speaker of the House. The Speaker of the House votes as the representative from his district.
Pull up Doc's comment.
What did
The newest one.
Right, Pilgrim? Imagine all the Lego sets I'd own. All the Legos.
You could get Rivendell twice.
I own Rivendell.
You could.
I know. You get it twice. You get Hogwarts.
Caleb, if you got a BlackRock check, you could buy Star Wars from Disney. Dude.
Would you?
Dude.
Fuck yeah.
I would buy Star Wars.
I'd buy Star Wars and I'd be sure never to hire y'all shills.
I'm not fucking a shill. You know that. Shill for George Lucas? Yes. I know it's a joke.
I think he's talking about me.
I know it's a joke.
Y'all is plural.
I know it's a joke, Caleb, but you know for sure that I'm not fucking Star Wars explained.
I don't know. I still think there's a slight possibility you might be like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Also, the fuck is on your finger?
Tape.
Why do you have tape on your finger?
Oh.
Okay, so I have tape on my finger.
Everyone, let's watch him figure out what lie he's going to tell us today.
Yeah, TMI.
All right. Does
There's a
this
wart,
have anything to do
a
with your
wart
foot?
on my finger. And I also have a bad one on my heel. And my doctor told me, my foot doctor told me. That's funny. Because I had foot surgery like 2 weeks ago. And at the same time I was there, I was like, yo, I got this wart on my heel. You get rid of it. And they were like, yeah, take this acid to get rid of it.
Dude, you just go buy the fucking wart shit and freeze it off.
It doesn't work for this type. There's different species of wart because there's different fungi. And I noticed I had one growing on my
How
finger.
dirty is your house?
It's not. It's from something else. I guarantee I've had this
How
one.
dirty is her house?
So I've had this one on the back of my heel for like 2 years.
Oh.
Yeah. I haven't had the chance to get there. And I got there. And they were like, all right, take this, acid. I'm literally putting an acid, a low polyacid, on my heel. And I figured, you know what? It's going to get rid of that one. I might as well get rid of this one and not buy the freezing shit. So the doctor literally told me it'll kill everything around it over the course of a couple of weeks. And you just wrap. He said, don't use a bandage. Literally use duct tape because duct tape will pull everything off with it. So I'm using duct tape right now for the small one that I have here. I figured I got the fucking shit. Might as well get rid of it that way too. So
Did he tell you to put it on that one?
no, but it's the same type of shit.
So how do you know it's the same kind?
I don't know it's the same kind, but I know it's working.
He's just doing something that he shouldn't be doing.
Dude, I do my
Man,
own
this
surgery.
sounds dumb as hell.
I do my own surgery. Like a lot.
I do my own surgery.
Very mild.
Imagine I had taken
Very mild
Yeah.
surgery, but I have done my own surgery multiple times because
it.
I am certified in being a field medic. So, and like,
Imagine that I had tried. Imagine that. So
if I know how to
The
do
so
it,
difference between
hold on,
knowing to put
hold on.
two
Hold on, if
sticks
I know,
next to a broken arm and tie them together
no,
and
fuck up.
doing actual surgery.
Yeah, exactly. If I know how to do it, I'll do it myself rather than pay somebody money to do it. I just don't
So I
have
got a
the
question.
experience.
would you be able to do an appendectomy or no?
No,
He's not coming over to your house to dig inside of your stomach, dude.
no, I would never be able to do that. Could I sew a wound back together for you? Yeah.
Mm.
Could I?
So after you cut open your stomach, he could sew it back together.
Pretty much, yeah. Like I know how to do like I close wounds.
I should have
things like
done.
that. I
should have done my
height.
own
So
appendectomy.
I have
Okay,
this
I'm just going to go ahead and get this out of the way. The RoloRome cast does not condone or advise anyone to do their own surgeries. If you have
I
a
am not a
medical
doctor.
emergency, seek medical assistance.
Exactly. I am not a doctor. I'm just an idiot who did a lot of Boy Scouts, and I'm an Eagle Scout.
Idiot's definitely the right word.
So I literally I'm just a guy. No, I'm kidding.
Sitting in the rain,
No. You ever seen
talking to a girl.
You ever seen the bad lip reading for Return of the Jedi where Luke goes, "I'm just a guy," and Palpatine's like, "Didn't you have something else to say?" He goes, "No, I'm just a guy," or something like that. Like it's funny, but no, I'm just a guy that yeah. If I don't have to pay for somebody to do it, I know how to do it.
Fuck.
Oh my god, man! Give one of us a call. Don't do that.
Oh, don't call me. I would not be good for that. I would probably tell you to do it.
Wait, what? Wait, what does that mean? Wait.
First of all, you spelled daimyo like
Yeah, bro. Wade, learn to spell.
just look at the word.
Wait, learn to spell.
Black
Oh,
sheep.
Daryl, yeah, I
You
did.
any
I've been Boy
wool?
Scouts since kindergarten.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags.
Kindergarten to senior year, 12 years, 13 years of Boy Scouts.
Yeah, he did. He did a lot of Boy Scouts.
Dude, that's actually the funniest thing. When they allowed the gays in,
Fuck.
They allowed the gays.
well, it's true. It's literally true. Like what? January.
They
1st,
allowed the gay. Oh my god.
January 1st of like 2012 or some shit. When they allowed the gays in, like, which we always.
Okay,
we always
wait. Grammar now.
Okay, we always knew that there was this one kid in our troop that was gay. He told everybody. So like we told, like, we knew. It was the don't ask, don't tell rule for a really long time. But like when somebody talks to you like this, and like, you know, like it literally was like comes to Scouts with his boyfriend.
He's
sometimes.
really good at that voice, guys.
Like, I'm good at a lot of different voices, but like we didn't care. Our troop was very military like, and we were like, you know what? Just don't say it at a point where the council will find out, because then they'll be a dickhead and they'll try and kick you out, right? So then they allowed like gay kids into Boy Scouts, which is totally fucking fine. But after that, it was like, oh, if you're an older scout, you can't bunk with the same person that's 2 years younger than you, because that's like, oh, you guys might be gay, like all this other shit. So it's like it fucked up all of the friend groups in the troops because you weren't allowed to like I might have had a kid that was 2 years younger than me that we were like thick as thieves, like homies, and I was teaching him all of this stuff because I had been there longer. But then
So would you say in a way you were grooming him?
No, I'm teaching him like a teacher. Because by your logic, then every teacher in the United States is a groomer.
Wow. I mean, have you seen the shit going on?
Yeah, you're kind of right. But
He did turn his mic off.
I know you're right. But what I'm saying here is like I'd be like
I think
16,
Roman just shit himself.
right? I'd be 16. This kid be 14, and then you'd have like my older scouts who were like 17, turning 18. I couldn't even fucking hang out with the guys that trained me.
All I know is if I had to hang out with a 14-year-old when I was 16, I would have hit somebody.
Dude, I had to train fucking 11-year-olds how to tie knots and all this. I was at ASPL. I was assistant.
Oh, you were tying knots with 11-year-olds, huh?
I was assistant senior patrol leader. I had to work with him. Yes.
New Camp song. Stop. Don't touch me there. This is my no square.
Okay, so our troop was fucking hilarious because we got in trouble at every scout camp because we would sing songs that were just not right. It was like,
dog, can you write the whole song for us? Can you give us like the
fuck
chorus?
Up, Ray. Get out of here. Go eat a dog.
The several stanzas.
We literally
don't touch me there. This is my no square.
To be honest, though, like honestly, seriously, Roman knows how much work I put in, and
that's true.
Teaching the 11-year-olds, yeah.
No, and 18-year-olds, like so and I keep in mind.
Wow, so you were so good that you had to teach the older kids too?
Yes.
Wow.
I was the ASPL. Assistant senior patrol leader, and the only reason everybody wanted me to be the senior patrol leader.
ASPL or APL?
That's SPL. I said ASPL.
Okay, ASPL. Okay.
So in SPL, the difference is SPL has so we all have a meeting once a month between all the council. ASPL has to go to the one for the troop. SPL has to go to all the council meetings and do all the paperwork.
So that would be the ass pussy liquor?
No, I mean, sure. But like the senior patrol leader had to do all the paperwork.
I think you did.
So I didn't go into senior patrol leader just because I was doing so much in my AP classes in high school that I didn't have time to be. I had so much homework. I didn't have time for all the pieces. So I was like, ASPL has all the perks.
Assistant to the regional manager.
No, it's not that. Fuck you, dog. The assistant senior patrol leader has all the perks and does the same jobs with the troop. Same exact jobs with the troop. However, you don't have to go to every meeting. You just have to go to 2 meetings a month. So I would go to the 2 meetings.
Hey, guys, we gotta calm down. Roman's holding his heart.
That's
okay, Roman?
What?
Are you okay?
Again,
I'm not gonna have a heart attack or something.
I did that.
Burst those stitches.
And I was very respected in what I did. No one's even fucking paying attention. But
no.
The assistant
this is my no square.
Assistant senior patrol leader does exactly the same thing as the senior patrol leader. You just don't have to go to 4 meetings a month instead of 2 and do all the paperwork. So I didn't have to do the paperwork. I didn't have to do all that shit because I didn't have fucking time for it because I was taking.
This sounds more like you just complaining right now.
No, I'm saying it was great because I still got to work with all people of all the kids of different ages. Like there'd be an 11-year-old who just got into the troop, and a 17-year-old who I would help work with his Eagle Scout stuff so he could get Eagle Scout before he turned 18. You know what I mean?
So
you were very open to different ages.
Shut up. I'm very open to teaching people. I used to work at a kids camp too when I was like 14. I was a CIT. And I was still in Scouts at the time. I've been in Boy Scouts since I've been in Boy Scouts since I was 6 years old.
What?
I've been ever since kindergarten.
you've been in this fight since you were 6 years old?
Yeah, literally, I'm Andor. No, I've been in Boy Scouts since I was 6 years old. And I went all the way up until when you turn 18, you gotta leave. And then the sad part of that is, as soon as I left, because my family did a lot for the troop and the church, the church just told my troop, we all kind of know behind the scenes that they did this because they waited until I was out because they wanted me to be able to get my Eagle Scout there. They kicked my troop out because Boy Scouts started allowing gays in and girls, which I think is fucking stupid because just upgrade Girl Scouts and let girls do their own thing because that's the whole point of Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts is you're separated and you grow with peers of your own. And
hey, we gotta do a new line. I think we should clap while we sing this. Stop! Don't touch me there.
Hey,
this is my no square.
Wait, dog, you can't say that.
So it's actually sad because my troop's been around for my troop is around for 90 years.
90 years.
It was the oldest troop in Pennsylvania. And they
this is the funniest fucking thing you've ever said.
Pennsylvania's a pretty big state. And
yeah,
they just kicked us out. Like as soon as I got my Scout, like the next day, they kicked our troop out. And we know it was because they waited until I got it because we did so much for the church. And
they
want to screw me over. And then all of a sudden, all these kids that loved Boy Scouts that were in it and were having fun and learning their thing has just lost it. And now my troop doesn't exist anymore.
ST.
We were almost at 100 years. Troop 19 was almost around for 100 years. 19.
That is actually wild, bro.
Troop 19. We were one of the earliest fucking troops in the country.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah, I was in Troop 95.
And because the troop got kicked out and no parents would step up. No parents would step up to be leaders. Nobody would do anything. I was actually on my way to being like, you know what? If no one else is going to do anything, I'm going to go back and become a leader. And before I could even do that, because I cared about the kids, because some of the kids that I helped train and work with and teach them all this stuff were still there. And now to this day, they still text me and they're like, thank you for everything you taught me. I wish it was still around. And we lost Troop 19. It's gone.
Hey, one thing, Rolo. Hey, Daryl, do you think you and Dog could get together and make a video out of this thing? Y'all think you could write and produce this song?
Facts, dog.
I'm just saying, man. It's
fucking I don't know how Rolo got through that. Bro, I was on my ass laughing at this shit. How did
I actually genuinely care about it because it was. I was in Boy Scouts more of my life for 13 years.
So I got.
He looks like he's about to cry.
Well, it's sad, man. That's something I worked my ass off for, and
I know. I'm just messing with you, bro.
They literally just fucking destroyed it, and I worked my ass off for that fucking troop, and so did everybody else in it. And
Roman, what do you have to do?
Got rid of it.
Well,
bastards.
I was gonna ask Roland a question. So say that like someone is having like heart attack, or they're having like a stroke, and you're there. Are you certified to like?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen The League?
I haven't really.
No.
I've watched episodes of The League. I haven't really watched it that much. Yes, I am certified. In fact, my dad. It told you my dad fell like a week ago. Thought he had a concussion, and I checked him out for that, and then I got him to the hospital the next day because he was fine. I said, if you wake up at any point in time and you can't see or you're throwing up, let me know. And he has said multiple times, like, dude, you jumped into Eagle Scout mode like that. And I was like, yeah, because I've been in life-saving situations. Like when I was at the kids camp, when I used to work there, and he was the director. My dad was the director. My neighbors owned it. And it was a great kids camp. Everybody loved it. And so I got a CIT job there. And I remember
CLIT job?
CIT.
Oh, okay.
Counselor in training. And like I had this kid who was a really nice kid. His name was Jimmy. And he was kind of like in my bunk, he was like the helper, right? Like he would like always try to help around, even though I'm like, dude, just go have fun. But he enjoyed it. So like we let him do like help me with certain things, and like grabbing food or grabbing the like go get some hockey sticks from the thing so that we can go play hockey on it, whatever. And we're at the pool one day, and half of the camp is in the pool because there's 2 pools, and everybody just hears this big ass fucking tree falls right on the pool. I just fucking jumped. I just grabbed this kid and jumped into the 6-foot end. And I remember there was like a fucking cutscene in a video game, like a quick time event. Like I went in the water and had my eyes open still and looked up. You just see this massive shadow just fucking smack onto the fucking across the pool. And I just see of like shatters of wood. And me and that kid would have been hit by that tree if I didn't fucking dive in and just tackle him into the water. And we came up and
you tackled a kid?
Well, he was like 13. But yeah, we were gonna get hit by a fucking tree. I don't care if he was 2. I'm still jumping into the fucking water with him because I knew it was falling across the pool.
Banned. Wow. What did he say?
And like straight up, we came out, people were screaming and running, and all the people, like my dad's fucking booking it up there because he's the director, and he is all over the camp all day. Like we had police, we had everything. Only 2 people were hurt. It was a fucking miracle. And those 2 people, one person broke a leg, and somebody else got shrapnel from the tree in their chest. And that was like, but if I didn't dive in to grab that kid, he would have been fucking dead.
So who is it that's watched The League?
I watched 2 or 3 episodes of The League. But that's my fucking point. Eagle Scout training really works. That's why I'm sad that my troop's not around, because more people need to know this shit. Save lives.
Hey, Rolo, I think this is screaming the last 20 minutes of this.
Down right now in this bar. What would be your first course of action? Establish age and sex of the patient.
103 years old, male.
Probably old age. I'm not going to waste time.
That's funny.
Probably old age. Not going to waste my time on it. So, other than that, how's the play?
I would still spend time on him. It's just,
Have you guys noticed that there's been a severe lack of daimyo on the show? He probably got caught up at.
Yeah, he has this thing called a job that he has to work at.
Oh, what a loser!
I don't know if y'all know what that's
like-
like.
I want to like go to my job right now, dude. Like, fucking love it.
You want to go to your job?
Like, yeah, dude, I fucking love it so far. I'm like
I can't wait.
Store at that
I
place.
can't wait for like a month down the road. And yeah, Pilgrim, good point. Don't fucking jinx it, dude.
That's true. Yeah.
In a month, you're gonna come in. I fucking hate my job.
Nah, Roland loves it.
Dude, I work
He,
in the best possible place for me. I work in like with saltwater, freshwater fish, and reptiles, which is like literally what I want to do for my like career eventually after I'm done with my environmental school. Like this is absolutely
Doc
perfect.
said Daimyo got caught trying to cross the border again. Wait, actually, that reminds me of something.
Do you mean, dude, Nikki just calling him like all the different Spanish names has me fucking dying, bro. Every time she refers to him, she's like, all right, Juan, shut up. Or, okay, Carlos. All right, Adale. Like,
Carlos. Daimyo does not look like a Carlos, bro.
Yeah, he does.
Daimyo looks like when he had the full beard, he kind of looked like DJ Khaled a little bit.
Nah.
Yo, speaking of Mexicans, you guys see what Bungie said on Twitter?
Nah.
Roman has
no. Pull that shit up. You said that like you said that like Hispanics were like mad at it or something.
There's quite a few that are upset about it. Yes.
Oh God. Okay. Let's see this.
Okay, let me pull it up real quick. Bungie.
I'm not calling it X. It's Twitter.
Fucking hell! I thought I sent this to someone. Is it this? No, wasn't that. Or that. No.
Oh, Bungie, you went from making the greatest Halo games to being the wokest company.
I would love to see. Oh, okay. Let's see. Being Latin being Latin X or what is more than just a location on a map. This is being Hispanic.
Help your buddy out.
Yeah, hold on.
Sorry, that was me, Roman.
We are proud to introduce our newest idea, Latin at Bungie. Am I supposed to be outraged at this?
I do have to say,
I made a girl. Look at that. Dan Vask.
I made a pretty great reply to this.
Adam Krigler, your team is trash now.
Rollo, I don't know if you're able to see my reply on there.
I'll see if I can. Bounding into Comics actually says something. Today I learned Hispanic is a language. They literally said that, dude.
Oh shit! Yeah,
being Hispanic is more than a language you speak. Fucking.
I see why people are like upset. Yeah.
20 kitchen appliances that are always. The fuck, Buzznet? Why is it not showing the whole like replies?
That's just what it does. Okay, let's go to my profile.
Hold on.
Replies.
That still looks like Twitter. Mine's changed. Like
no, I thought I really liked mine. You are 2,500 years late. Latin was already done.
Yeah, how the fuck do I find the replies on this? Do they hide them? No, there's some here, but like
Roman's
lag. You know what? It might have been. Maybe I sent it.
Zero. Those who speak it needs no exception as far as the group may be. It's just there's just a lot of people posting shit here that are pretty fucking pissed off. It's called Latinx. Shut the fuck up, gringo. Real shit. Like, people just aren't
So
fucking having
am
it.
I not? So am I not allowed to call a Hispanic woman Latina? Then is that like not
No,
a
it
thing
has to
anymore?
be Latinx now. Just like you guys can just find this yourselves and just scroll. But like,
Hey, can you look at? Yeah. Okay. Oh wait. Okay. Here. Look at this.
I can find your response, but hold on, I'm gonna stop sharing. I'll share yours. Yeah, share your screen.
Where are we at the airport?
We're going to Tijuana.
What?
Yeah. We're at the border, babe. We're going to Tijuana and maybe we go to Cabo. Okay, we just crossed. Wait, do they have to check us or something? How does this work? I've never done this.
He's like, fuck.
Whoa. You happy?
Let me down!
Babe, we already crossed.
I don't have no papers!
Stop.
Motherfucker. Let me check out this.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
I love the hang on. This
Where are we at
part's
the
the
airport?
best.
We're going to Tijuana.
What?
Yeah.
Why would you go to Tijuana? Tijuana is like the fucking place you don't want to go. That's where,
He's so scared.
bro.
He's going to Davio country, bro.
How many times has Gary from Neurotic said, "Don't ever fucking go to Tijuana"? Like, people hear the name, they're like, "That sounds nice." No, it's fucking crime ridden. I wouldn't go to Mexico right now at all.
In fairness, though, almost everywhere now has like an uptick in like
Tijuana
crime.
has a lot of fucking trafficking of humans. And
that is
drug
true.
lords.
That is true. Yes. Yeah.
No,
That is very true.
not a fucking Tijuana.
As 1/4 Hispanic,
No,
I'm offended.
quarter Mexican pilgrim.
Dude, I could
Quarter
go for some
Hispanic
tacos.
pilgrim.
Dude, I could go for some tacos, bro. I would house some Taco Bell.
Where's dog?
Roman's lagging. Yeah.
No, with all due respect, I don't condone hitting women, but Ronnie's probably gonna clip me saying that, even though Dog's the one who said it.
Yeah, but I feel like it's a trap that like
Does
Davio
Leslie
and
count?
like
Because I would smack her.
who?
Leslie Headland, Harvey Weinstein's former assistant.
Dude, you know what? I'm not gonna give Ronnie any fuel. I'm not gonna say anything.
I'll give Ronnie
I'm not
fuel.
gonna say anything.
Ronnie just was texting me yesterday.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You have the phone number of a minor?
I have the phone number of Ronnie, yeah. Why?
The police.
We're friends.
Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police.
I'm not sure I'd ever tell someone I was a friend with a minor. I'm 28 years old.
Yeah, you're 28. I'm only like 3 years older than him.
Oh, what's a kid?
We're talking about the fucking videos he makes, dumbass. I'm the one who sits there. I'm the only one who sits there in VC and actually listens to what he has to say when he's being real and not a meme.
He only pops in once a year.
That's not true. Not someone. There's not a lot of people in VC.
I have sat there many a time and waited to see if Ronnie would pop in, and he doesn't pop in.
Ronnie pops in. Dude, the one night I sat there with him for like probably an hour while he was. I don't know what the fuck he looks like or anything, but he popped in for like an hour just telling me about stuff in his senior year that's bothering him a lot and like stuff going on in his life. And I was just the guy who was listening. I was letting him vent and shoot the shit. Ronnie's a friend. It's okay.
Hey, Daimyo, are you here?
Probably not.
I got a new conspiracy theory for you.
Yeah,
It's called
see,
the
Pilgrim
Phantom
knows.
Time Conspiracy.
Pilgrim knows. We were talking for like a couple hours about some shit that I can't say because it's very private to his life specifically. But he felt the need that he could talk to me, and I say it'll stay between us. And it's something about what he's dealing with currently in his life. So he needed somebody to vent to that isn't there all the time. Who's not going to bring it up all the time. And I was willing. I said, dude, if you want to let it out, let it out. I'll sit here and listen. And
I feel like you're
Rolo's a
telling
good
us
man.
everything that happened except telling us what happened.
I'm not going to tell you what happened. It's private. That's his private business. If he wants to tell people what happened, then he can tell people. But Ronnie's a good fucking dude. And again, like I said, in Boy Scouts, I knew kids from the age of 11 up to 18. Like, so I have no problem being there for people.
I can't wait when these podcasts are used as Exhibit A through BD.
Yeah, for what?
In Rolo's trial.
I did nothing wrong.
Well, we'll just see about that.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Dude,
I mean, that's what you
Caleb,
tell
stop.
us. Did anybody else know that the iCarly reboot had 3 seasons already?
Literally giving somebody advice for an hour or two is not. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just
Wait,
yeah, no, if that's all you did, but
did you say that the iCarly? Did you say that the iCarly reboot has already had 3 seasons?
Yeah. Did anyone else know that?
There's an iCarly reboot.
Well,
Yeah,
okay,
apparently,
you
like,
had to have known there was.
Apparently, like her
Not
and
seen
Freddie
this.
are like. Apparently, her and Freddie are like dating now.
They fucking.
Apparently, yeah.
Well, good on him. He deserved to get some.
Finally,
Right, bro. I was rooting for Freddie, but besides Gibby, Spencer was probably like my favorite character on
Spencer
on
is
that
the
show.
best character.
Yeah,
Spencer's the best character in that show. One, like, hands down. And he's also the best character in Drake and Josh, Crazy Steve.
yep, yeah,
Gary Trainer is fucking funny.
yeah.
Weird now, but
God,
no,
rest
you know,
his
don't be fucking weird about me giving somebody advice when they ask for it. Like,
I don't know. It just depends on what. What kind of advice?
Don't
It
fight,
could have been
guys.
like gross
I
advice.
I can't tell you on stream.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. It's just mind canon right now is that y'all were doing some fucked up shit.
No, it's not, Caleb. I'll text you.
No, you don't need to tell me what it is. That's fine. In fact, the fact that you're up for telling me makes me think that the advice was even worse than it should be. It sounds like Rolo needs legal representation.
It's not because I'm not up for telling you because it's private for him. And what I'm saying,
Rolo, I'm fucking with you.
I know
Leave
you
it
are.
be.
I'm just saying he's having a hard time in high school. And he wanted somebody to talk to who was younger, who hadn't been out of high school or that long. And I gave him some advice. And there's some other stuff.
Rolo's a good man.
And he's like, I feel like I don't have anybody to talk to. And I said, well, dude, I got your back. Like, if you want to talk to me, cool. If you don't, no fucking problem. And he did. So I was glad that I could help him like that. And Ronnie's a good kid. As much as he fucks with all of us, he's a good kid. And he's a kind human. So.
Oh my God. Just go get a fucking room.
He's a friend. I would do that for any one of my friends.
That is true. That
long sucker.
No, dude, no. Like, there have been
What
times
are
where
you
like
doing,
there have been times where like I needed to talk to somebody, and like Roland will sit there and just let me talk and talk and talk and just like not say anything and I just needed to vent. Like there's been plenty of times where like that's happened. Like that's just Roland's good at listening. So that's like probably his like best gift is that he's just good at like listening to people. So
It's because
I can say, yeah, I can say firsthand that
people that I'm friends with, I will talk to or listen to no matter what. Like if Caleb called me one night and said, "Dude, I just need someone to fucking vent to," I'll fucking sit there. Go ahead, I got you. In fact, we've done that in VC a couple times, not directly like, "Hey, Rowan, I gotta talk to you about that," but I have no fucking problem with that. Because if I see that you're a genuinely good person, even if you're a little fucker on the internet, like Ronnie making fun of me all the time in his videos, like I know you guys are good peeps, and you deserve someone to fucking be there for you and reciprocate that. It's just that simple. Because even though I've never met you guys in person, I still care about you. It's like my Xbox friends. I still care about them. Like, it's just how I am when it comes down to it.
On that note, Caleb, do you have anything that you want to talk about or no?
Fuck us.
Do you have anything?
No, I want to go back to bed.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Star Wars has made me depressed.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I think I'm gonna reread Song of Ice and Fire now, though.
Oh, nice. Fucking awesome.
You guys just want to wrap it?
Real quick. What time is it? 4:30. Caleb, hit me up about the video if we're gonna do that at some point.
Yes, Mom.
And are you still going on Daimyo's channel tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
Into the rabbit hole, starring King's Advisors, will be there.
It's just you and Daimyo, right?
Huh?
Pretty sure it's just you and Daimyo for this one, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, so we're having a special RoloRome cast the night before Halloween. It's going
switching that week to Monday night.
It's going to be on a Monday night. So bring your scary stories, and Caleb, we were going to ask you if you could like bring us the history of like
I already talked to him about
Halloween. Oh, cool.
Yeah. I already mentioned it to him, and I'm going into exorcisms and stuff, so that'll be fun.
Ooh,
and I have some actual recordings of exorcisms.
Well, when Baphomet shows up and possesses you, make sure you got your priest on speed dial.
I'll just call the local church. Yeah.
But
yeah, you said it's
on that note though, you guys all know where to find me.
Grey Pilgrim, you gotta come on for that one then. Grey Pilgrim,
yeah.
I got some ghost stories.
It'll be a late night stream. It'll be a late night.
It'll be Monday night, the night before Halloween. I'm gonna be dressed up.
Same.
I'm gonna dress up too. So,
yep. But
we'll have some fun, man. It's just gonna be anything to do with Halloween or spooky stories, or like if you got an alien story, or if you got a freaking ghost story, or some crazy stories that you've heard before, or cryptids or whatever the fuck. We're gonna just go anything that has to do with Halloween is gonna happen, and we're gonna do the history of Halloween as well. So,
yes, sir. Well,
really fun. I can't wait, man. Halloween's my favorite holiday. I can't fucking wait.
Caleb, thank you for
Crimson, you gotta come on too, man.
Us. You are always a welcomed, and you are always a valued guest here.
Yes,
and,
you are. And you're a good friend.
You always make our you always make our show better. So, before we get out of here, do you have anything yourself that you would also like to plug or not?
Well, so two things. One, I've got several videos coming out this week. We've already put out two this week. I wouldn't normally do this, but I put one out on, I think it was Monday, about the zombies mode that's coming to actually I think it was yesterday.
Sub the Star Wars dog. Sorry, I just had to put that up there.
To the zombies mode that's coming to the new Activision Modern Warfare 3, which is very unheard of.
Yes.
And I think like 5 people have watched it. So if anyone wants to go give it a watch, maybe see if you can catch the algorithm, that would be really appreciated.
Check it out. Caleb makes great videos, especially his House of the Dragon videos and Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings are really good. But
we got a video with the great gatekeeper himself, Daimyo, later today coming out, and then I'll be over there talking about the Anglo-Spanish War.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Rolo, would you like to?
I just want to of course, go give John Graber some subs. He deserves more. He does a lot for a lot of us. Him, X-Wing, shout them out. I'm working on an edit right now that I think people might like for Fargo, and I will be posting that one on Rolo_films on my Instagram, and you can always find me at Rolo Lord on Twitter. I post a lot of different random shit on there.
You should make a YouTube channel.
I'm working on it. I know.
Are you working on it? Really?
Yes. I really
am. Cool.
And it's up. It exists. Rolo Films exists as a YouTube channel. It's just a fucking pink R right now, and I don't have a video yet. But I just like to shout out all the homies. Yeah, of course, go to Gatekeepers Daimyo. I'm on Into the Rabbit Hole quite a bit. That's kind of what we do. We had a really nice episode last week. John Graber, we always have a great time on his show. X-Wing is
subscribe to Dan Vask so that Gary has to sing a song.
Yeah, subscribe to Dan Vask because I want to see Gary fucking sing that song, dude. But here's the thing, I also want to see Dan Vask sing a song about how man buns are gay. So it's a double-edged sword. But yeah,
Gary's closing.
If you're an anime fan, I know Crimson is because I see Crimson in the chat all the time. If you're an anime fan, go to Weebs and Waifus, which is the Geeks and Gamers affiliate for anime, and you'll see me in chat. I moderate. Ivan's awesome. Every Sunday, usually, there's a drumming stream where you can put your requests in for songs, and he will play whatever he can. But they're only up while they're up because YouTube's going to strike it down. So just have fun with that. Also, shout out to Star Wars Santa because he's just a sweetheart. So,
well, you guys know where to find me. And if you happen to see this and you're not subbed, and
Pilgrim's a beast, man. Pilgrim is a beast right now with all the links. I fucking love you, Pilgrim. You're awesome.
If you are new here and you're not sub because I'm on the road to 200 subs, and then we're on the road to 500. So, but if any of you want to go and click the links that are also in my bio, anything helps. Even just sharing one of my videos or just liking it helps.
Pull up weight.
Even if you. How do we not know Rolo isn't a clone or a zombie?
I'm both.
I'm not even gonna. Or both, yeah. Nah, but in all seriousness, I love you guys, and You guys are freaking awesome, and we couldn't do this without you. And the links are in the description of this video as well. Pilgrim is absolutely right. Thank you,
Pilgrim
Pilgrim.
is a fucking
And
man.
and so
He's never late
and
nor
so
late early.
and so I love you all, and we'll see you next week. And Ronnie, I like women.